Hi everyone, how are you all doing? I hope you're all having a great, lovely, amazing, I almost said Saturday, Friday. Uh, it's burning up over here. I've been on the road for 5 hours. I only had like an hour to rest before this. And it's raining heavy. I don't know if you can hear that outside my window. I hope you can. Yakuza Like a Dragon, Yakuza Like a Dragon, wrong game. Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth, when we last left off. Dad wanted to reminisce a lot about his past, because a lot of things are, coming into mind for him. I'll leave it at that. So, yeah, we're gonna take a trip down memory lane with Dad. Shall we? I've been doing a lot of stuff off stream as well. Mainly the photo rally and fighting the crowned enemies, because fighting the crowned enemies does give you a unique equipment, and I've been working on that. Also, what I've been working on, you can also see that they're all not their original classes. So Kiryu's not the Dragon of Dojima, Nanba's not the homeless. Shonghei is not a assassin, and Sayako is not a barmaid, hostess, whatever her base class was. Yeah, so all those hit 30. So I'm trying to rank up everyone to 30. We're not really doing story, so I don't have to worry, hopefully, question mark, about needing to do all that. So the moment we're trying to hit 30, I'm just going to switch over to a new class, get all those rolling over, because at level 30 is when they're supposed to have learned the last of their skill, and everything after that is just attribute boosts. So that's my goal. Okay, next. Sorry. Alright then. Also, Psycho also has a bunch of these bond links. We're going to be doing those as well. So we're going to start with those. And after that, we'll go back to Kamurocho, do all of the reminiscing stuff with Kiryu. I think it's called a bucket list with him, and then we'll come back to Injincho and go through all of these as well.
あ、ゲームセンターだ。久しぶりにちょっと遊びたいかも。
サエコは普段どういうゲームをするんだ？
格闘ゲームとかですかね。店の子や常連さんが好きで、最初は付き合いみたいな感じでやってたんだけど、ハマっちゃって。
付き合いってことは相手に花持たせたりしてたのか？
毎回私の KO 勝ちですね。わざと負けるのなんて嫌だし。
付き合いとは。いい感じだ。
I mean, social is more just about being with them, right? Not necessarily. You know what? What do I know? I'm not social. Yoink. I'm not really caring about enemies. If I fight them, I fight them, but I'm not really going to.
最近行ってな
If
い
that
な
makes sense.
ボクシングジム。
ボクシングジムに通ってるのか。
ええ、最初はダイエットでもと思ってお試しで行ったんですけど、結構ストレス発散にもなって楽しいんですよ。トレーナーさんにも筋がいいって褒められちゃって。
へえ、やるじゃねえか。
桐生さんがピンチの時は助けてあげますね。シュッシュッ。
ふん、そりゃ心強い。頼りにしてるぜ。よし。
Boxing! You know what? That actually kind of makes sense with her personality. Not being, never mind.
コンビニの前はおでんのいい匂いがするな。
サイコはおでんの具で何が好きなんだ。
そうですね。
How dare you? We're talking here.
いい感じ。それでさっきの話だけど、コンビニの前はおでんのいい匂いがするな。
サイコはおでんの具で何が好きなんだ。
そうですね。白滝、卵、牛すじ。でも最近のお気に入りはロールキャベツかな。
何？ロールキャベツ？今はそんな具もあるのか。
おでんの出汁とお肉の旨味がよくあって美味しいんですよ。
そりゃうまそうだ。おでんは味の染みた大根が
Daikon radish is so good.
いつか味の染みたキャベツに取って代わられるかもしれねえな。いい感じだ。
Cabbage roll. That actually does sound pretty good. Yoink. I have all of those. I don't even use them.
こんなところにクラブがあるのか。懐かしいな。
桐生さんって踊ってたりしたことはあるんですか？
まあ昔ちょっとな。
I should probably not do that so we can read
サ
it.
イコはよく踊ったりするのか。
ダンスは学校の体育
Oh
く
my
らい
god.
でしたね。
Same.
こういうところで踊ったことなんてほとんどないです。
そうだったのか。だがサイコは運動神経もいいし、すぐお立ち台に立てると思うぜ。
お立ち台？え、桐生さんが踊ってたのっていつの時代？え？
よし。
Oh, I don't. We haven't actually had a dancing game since 0. Oh my god. Oh, I miss it. Oh. I miss it so much. Alright, well. I'm gonna be honest, I kinda wanna boot up Zero Director's Cut on Steam. A, because I still need to get those achievements. I said I'd get those achievements after I finished Pirate Yakuza. But B, just so I can do disco and karaoke, because they had great disco songs and karaoke songs. For example, Friday Night.
あ、このお店は電子マネーで払うとポイントつくんだ。
電子マネーか。聞いたことはあるが、よく知らねえんだよな。
スマホのアプリにお金をチャージして支払うんです。スマホだけあれば買い物できるし、ポイントもつくしで便利ですよ。ただ、店によって使える電子マネーが違うのが難点で、私は8つの電子マネーを使い分けてますね。
Oh my god.
それ、本当に便利になってるのか。いい感じだ。
Contactless payment is king. I don't even understand contactless payment. I'm too old to understand that. Stop it. Get some help. I say that because they wanted to fight me, not because they're otaku. I promise. I'm gonna interrupt it.
どうした？あまり行きたくないのか？
そうじゃないんですが、出費がかさむなと思って。最近宿毛調子に乗るなよ。覚悟してよね。終わらせる。
How great would it have been if Kiryu could recruit Tsuchima's too? That would have been stupid funny. Alright, anyway, I'm gonna skip through these to get back to what we were.
そうじゃないんですが、出費がかさむなと思って。最近宿毛矯正が取れてきちゃって、あれ結構高いんですよ。
宿毛矯正？サイコはくせ毛だったのか？
そう。朝のセットに時間がかかっちゃって地味に大変なんです。桐生さんは髪まっすぐですよね。逆にパーマとかどうです？
パーマか。まあそのうちやってみてもいいかもな。
本当に？桐生さんの爆発頭見たいな。
いや、爆発させるつもりはないぞ。よし。
I'm gonna be honest, when she said perm, my head immediately went to punch perm, which is what Ichiban had at the beginning of Yakuza Like a Dragon. Before, when he went to go get his haircut, they didn't know what a punch perm was, so they kind of just gave him like an exploded haircut. Which is hilarious, because I can't see him any other way now. Is that guy okay? Is he okay? Oh, he's okay now. The hell? As much as I need the experience, I'm not really in the need to get to level 30. I'm just doing it because I can.
でもこの頃は外でパンを買うのも減っちゃいましたね。
飽きちまったのか？
いえ、最近ホームベーカリーを買ったら作るのハマっちゃって。
ホームベーカリー？おいてめえ、自分でパンを作ってるのか？
ええ、最近のはすごいんですよ。こね、発酵、焼き。
Assholes, we're talking here. One of those guys was named Miyagi. I'm so sorry. Here.
最近のはすごいんですよ。こね、発酵、焼きが全自動。発酵時間の調整もできて、パンの食感も変えられるんですよ。焼き加減を変更すると耳の柔らかさも変えられるんです。今ならキャッシュバックですごくお得に買えて。
サイコはテレビショッピングに出たら大活躍できるかもな。
え？
いい感じだ。
It kind of like she was kind of like trying to sell it, so yeah, like doing commercials actually sounds fitting. 1, 2, 3. I almost missed some. 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, I think all of hers are on the board or on the screen. It's not hidden behind some areas or whatnot. Then again, I don't remember. Yeah, I spent a lot of my time off stream in Jincho. I don't think I've gone to Kamurocho off stream. I don't really remember what's over there. Oh, how the fuck did I miss that? Awesome. Let me do something. の real quick. No? Okay.
うん。
Alright.
うん。
Let's So there is one type of equipment I'm trying to make. The Ultima Agesta. I'm missing 21 of the Ethereal Agestas. Yeah, I gotta shuffle through 21 toilets.
開けてみるか。やったぜ。
But I'll figure that out. I'm going the wrong way.
校長だ。
I should probably figure out what I want everyone's final class to be.
ハワイはスコールが多かったが、こっちはずっと晴れているな。
でも私雨って結構好きなんですよ。
おお、そうなのか。珍しいな。
まあ正確には雨っていうよりも傘が好きなんです。
Okay, that I
おしゃ
understand.
れな。
Oh, I can't skip this one.
始めよう。
Oh, well. Someone's not ready.
力の差を見せてよ。
調子出てきたぞ。
来ないのか。脳みそ空っぽだぞ。
Can I get If I can push you. Nope. Okay, damn it. Wait. Okay. They're now too far apart. Four's fine if I don't get the other one.
落としてやるよ。
This is the same as it is in Yakuza Like a Dragon, by the way. Okay, maybe not exactly the same. I don't remember that. Nailed it, coach.
相手にならねえな。
Hi, cleric.
常に喜んでおくか。
ハワイはスコールが多かったが、
I don't remember where you
こ
were.
っちはずっと晴れているな。
でも私雨って結構好きなんですよ。
おお、そうなのか。珍しいな。
まあ正確には雨っていうよりも傘が好きなんです。おしゃれな傘を持って出かけたいので雨の日も大歓迎ですよ。
なるほどな。雨の日を楽しむのはいいことだ。俺も高い傘を買ったことがあるが、台風で瞬殺だった。
台風は歓迎しませんね。
よし。
Take a typhoon. I mean, if it just turns into a typhoon, that's one thing. Pitch like his health today. It's a reverse typhoon or whatever. Yeah. You know what? That was purely accidental. I didn't realize he was going to be talking about typhoon, and I just used Rose Typhoon. That's kind of funny. Oh, wait. There's something else I need to do. I triggered this by accident off scene.
お、そうだ、桐生さん。知ってます？そういえばここの近くに伝説の裏吹き屋がいるんです。
伝説の裏吹き屋？
私も一番と一緒に何度かそいつから買い物したことがあって、本当は客として認められるテストがあって、それをクリアしないと会えないんですけどね。今日は私もなんちゃんもいるし、顔パスで買い物させてもらえると思う。
ああ、チャウカーラのことか。あいつが伝説だなんて大げさだよ。
よくわかんねえが興味深いな。近くなんだろ？よかったら案内してくれるか？
ええ、もちろん。ほら、桐生さん。このはしごを降りた先に伝説の裏吹き屋っていう人が立ってるの。
わかった。じゃあちょっと行ってみるか。
I mean, I've been down here several times. Oh, so this is actually a bucket list thing, so sure. I can just do this. That's fine. No, just get off my back. Hello.
お前たち、ずいぶんと賑やかに来たもんだな。俺のいるこの場所は裏の世界だ。観光をするようなノリで来るんじゃない。
あいにくこの町でお前が商売できているのは私が黙認しているからだ。これから先も続ける気なら身の程をわきまえるんだな。
コミジュルの女王か。なるほど、わかった。あんたがいるんじゃ何にも言えんな。とはいえ、一人、俺の知らん奴がいる。誰なんだ、そいつは。
こちらは私の客人だ。紹介は以上だよ。それでも不足があるのなら言ってみろ。
孫妃の客人だが、どこかで見たことがあるような。
Strange it sounds. I feel like I know him too. Did we meet sometime in the past?
こいつの名前はなんだっけ？
ああ、こちらはチャウカーロンだよ。
チャウカーロン。チャウカーロン。
Oh my god. No, could he be Lau Kalong? That's impossible. The Lau I remember was the head of Snakeflyer Tri. Okay, this is going too fast. He was shot to death a long time ago. I saw it happen right in front of me.
人の名前を聞いておいて、そっちは名乗らないのか。どうも気に入らんな。フェアじゃない。
この人は鈴木太一さんっていうの。これでいいでしょ、チャオさん。
どうかな。日本人の名字で一番多いのが佐藤だ。その次に多いのが鈴木だという。
それがどうしたっていうの。
いい加減につけた偽名といったところが、英語で言うジュンドゥみたいなものだろう。
仮にこの人が偽名だとして何の問題がある？鈴木さんの身元はこの私が保証してるんだ。そろそろくだらんおしゃべりはやめて武器屋として商売を始めたらどうだ？
Jundo, I heard that too. I didn't want to say anything.
なんだと？
I have a feeling things are about to get ugly, especially if it does turn out to be something. I didn't read it. I don't want to decide it's a worst case scenario.
お前、もっとよく顔を見せろ。
いや、いいんだ。帰らせてもらう。もう買い物する気が失せたよ。
なんだと？待て、おい待つんだ。わかったぞ。お前の正体が。昔と雰囲気が変わったな。気づかなかった。お互いに年を取ったということか。
あんたが何の話をしてるのかさっぱりわからねえな。
そうか。だがお前が誰だろうとこのまま返すわけにはいかない。最初に言ったはずだぞ。ここは裏の世界だとな。
チャウカーロン、お前自分が何をしているか分かっているのか？この私を敵に回そうというんじゃないだろうな。
いや孫妃、あんたの方こそ裏社会の掟に背こうとしているんだぞ。素性のわからん相手を不用意に連れてきた挙句、一方的に取引中止だと。そんな真似をあんたが許すというのなら、偉人町の裏社会はもうコミジュルを信用しない。
なるほど。だったらどうする？
腕試しといこうじゃないか。俺はいつもそうやって新しい客を品定めしているんだ。 直接手合わせすれば、その男の正体も確かめられるだろうしな。
Guess I can't just walk away. Fine by me.
俺があんたに勝ったら客として扱ってくれるんだな。それでも小うるせえ詮索もなしってわけだ。
そうだな。いいだろう。
いいのかい、鈴木様。
俺は昔から商談ってのが苦手だったんだ。その代わり拳で語ってきた。いくら言葉を尽くしても伝わらねえ相手には結局こいつに限る。
実に面白い。同感だ。
I don't know why I didn't expect this to be a fight.
蹴りをつけよう。
さて始めよう。
Also, I don't remember fighting you before.
どうした？
Can't knock you back.
おじけづいたか。
Oh yeah, I can. But uses it though.
調子がいいぞ、私は。
相手してやる。
よし
Oh no, no, wait, psycho, damn it. Unrelated note, I'm really high level for this.
結構調子いいかも。
頑張りますか。
力の差を見せて。
Stop fucking moving.
脇が甘いな。
調子出てきたぞ。悪く思うな。
ここは任せて。
I've never actually used that skill. I was not prepared for that.
容赦しない。いくよ。
That's familiar.
生すぎり。 出番が来たな。
Happy birthday!
Happy birthday!
調子がいいぞ、私。
Can I push you into the bus? No, the bus is not moving. Because I see the green walking sign. Can I push you into the wall?
止める。
Would love to see this be a 1v1 and go back to Y6 combat. Surprise. Your late game moveset right now. I would have loved that. Like a good ode to like the older games. I would have loved that. It would have been confusing as hell for like new players to the series, but franchise I guess. But it would be an amazing ode to Kiryu. Hey, bus, you want to walk into us, please? Drive into us, please? Never mind. Ring of the Masters. Another one. Cool.
いい感じ。
Should better an optional content than main story. It would, yeah.
くそ。
俺の勝ちだな、チャウカル。
白々しいことを。お前は俺の本当の名前を知っているんだろう。
本当の名前？
ああ、そうだ。何年も前に俺はこいつと死闘を繰り広げた。俺の本当の名前は
お前の名前はチャウカール。他の名前で呼ぶつもりはねえぞ。お前も商売人ならそれで十分のはずだ。
何？
そして俺の名は鈴木太一。もうそこから先の詮索はよしてもらう。勝負に勝ったらお前は俺を客と認めると言った。裏社会の口約束は重い。特にコミジュルの女王がその場に立ち会った時にはな。
ああ、その通りだ。異論はないね、チャウカーロン。
貴様、何の真似だ。
大した強さだったぜ、チャウカロ。だからあんたの扱う武器なら期待できそうだな。
当たり前だ。この俺は伝説の裏武器屋なのだから。
一時はどうなるかと思ったけど、これでやっと普通に買い物できるのね。
ああ、うちで買い揃えた武器だったらお前たちはどこまでも強くなれる。そうだな。きっとあの堂島の竜を殺すことだってできるぞ。
そうかよ。つまらねえ売り文句だ。
まったく、もう余計な口を叩くな、お前は。
She's tired of their flirting. Oh my god. I really liked that. Chao Ka. I don't know why I never put two and two together. You're Lao Ka Long. I never noticed that. I am fucking blind. Anyway, so we know he's Lao. He knows we're Kiryu. But we're leaving things in the past as they are. Oh my god, I really enjoyed that. First a triad boss, now an arms dealer. As far as weapons go, I can't imagine him dealing anything less than the best. Maybe I should check out what he's got. Tricker treating people like people. Yeah. Leaving the past as the past. Yeah, that sounds like a Kiryu thing. Why am I up here? No, I want it to be down there. Hey, Chow, what you got? $14 million. Wait, hold on. Wait, 14 million for each. How many are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 14 million times 5 is 70 million. But 14 times 5 is the same thing as 7 times 10. Yeah, 70 million. Do I have 70 million again? If I need to, I'll just have Ichiban work on, I always forget what it's called. Doki Doki Island, whatever. I'm going to the only place I know where an ATM is stored. I say stored. Stationed. You know what I meant. I do not have 70 million. I could buy one thing. That's gonna be for another day, I guess, if I ever need them. Question mark. Anyway, where am I going? I need to double check something real quick. I need to turn these in. Okay, so I did collect all the photos for those off stream, and I now need to turn them in.
制服着て通ってた日が懐かしいな。
制服か。俺の頃は学ランだったが、最後に来たのはいつだったか。
桐生さんの学ラン姿とかちょっと見てみたいかも。
お互い制服着て話したらちょっと面白いかな。まあタイムマシンでもない限りそんなことできない。
あ、うちの店の企画で制服のイベントあるからできますよ。男性のも用意あるので、桐生さんもよければぜひ。
案外何でもできるもんなんだな。いい感じだ。
Wears a school uniform at a club. Okay. I'm gonna leave that at that.
どこにでも行けそうだ。
Avenue of Infinite Trouble. I say that because I get into a lot of fights here. I somehow weave through all of that. Oh, it's on the first floor. I thought it was the second floor.
桐生さんってゴルフとかやったことあるんですか？
まあな、ゴルフ場を回って楽しんだりもしていたぜ。サイコはどうなんだ？
仕事柄ゴルフの知識があるとお客さんと会話も弾みますからね。勉強がてら打ちっぱなしとか言ったんですが全然ダメ。ボールに当てるの難しいですね。何かコツってあるんですか？
やっぱ慣れが大事だな。素振りするだけでも結構変わるぜ。
ああ、だからおじさんたち傘で素振りしてるのか。
それはどうだろうな。よし、絆が深まったぜ。
Yay! Alright. I mean, while I'm here, should I do a round? Nah. That's quick. Oh, we'll go up here. If I really need to, I'll do golf, but I don't really want to golf. Don't get me wrong, I enjoyed it. The minigame is fun. Is this safe? I opened that. Can I go through here? Oh, also, since I'm actually right here. So I made a comment last time I was in this building that there's something upstairs called Part-Time Hero. And I was a little sad that I couldn't go see him or anything. It's him! The part-time hero! I'm doing my best every other day. Like a true part-time hero. Go ahead and just get rid of you.
Yeah.
この間検証でスニーカーが当たったんです。奇跡的にサイズもぴったりで。
検証ってちゃんと当たるんだな。
私もちょっと驚きましたけど、ここで運使っちゃったかも。 いつもはヒールの高い靴が多いからスニーカーが新鮮で。
なるほど。そういう感覚は俺にはなかったな。
ほんともうどこまでも歩けそうでいいですよ。
俺も革靴が多いからスニーカーにしたら気持ちがわかるかもな。
今度みんなでスニーカー履いてウォーキングしましょうよ。きっと北海道から沖縄まで歩きたくなりますよ。
本当にそれやったら北海道を出る前に靴がやられるな。いい感じだ。
I like how we were talking about shoes,
よくわか
and
った。
I take a quick glance over at Sanghae, and she's actually just looking at her own shoes. I love it. That was comedic timing. I'll go here, here, and I'll circle around. Okay. I guess I could also just use my Segway. Sorry, my street surfer. You don't see me. You might see me. God, that's close.
あ、フリマアプリから通知だ。値引きしてほしいか。
なんだ、値切られてるのか。
そうなんです。もう使わないものだし、ちょっとくらいなら。ってこれじゃ半額じゃないの。ずうずうしいなこいつ。
断るのか。
送料も考えると赤字になっちゃうしな。そうだ、桐生さん買いません？桐生さんなら半額でいいですよ。
おう、何を売ってるんだ。
美顔器です。
よし。
I don't know why I found that one adorable. I'm sorry, did it say Psycho? Do you even lift?
やっつけてやる。
後悔するなよ。
頑張りますか。
来なよ。
さっさと来い。
なめるなよ。
必殺ごちそうだ。残さずくらえ。
Go, my bird! I'm curious. Something. Hold on. I never got to see this. That's right. Okay, so again, you can see like once they get 30, that's the last of the thing, and everything after that's pretty much just stats. And that's how it is for everyone. 30 is the last thing, and then it's all stats. I kind of want to switch him back to homeless just so I could see that heat action.
頑張りますか。必殺ごちそうだ。残さずくらえ。大人の渋みが出てきたぜ。
いくらでも戦えるわ。
And you know, Hello Happy Towards is right there. I could do this.
最近腕に筋肉がついてきたかも。
いいじゃねえか。トレーニングでもしてるのか。
いや、むしろあんまりジムとか行けてないくらいなんですけど。あれかな、鍋。
鍋。
そう、フランスの高いお鍋を買ったんですけど、これが重くて。でも丈夫だし、お料理が楽しいから最近いつも使ってるんですよ。
だが鍋といっても限度があるだろう。
The pot itself might not be heavy, but like,
6
oh,
キロくらい？
思ったより重かった。いい感じだ。
okay. So it's like one of the cauldron pots. I was thinking like a normal like
深まったぜ。
normal like stovetop pot. Okay. What's right here? Oh, that. Okay. So let me quickly turn in the 3 photos rally things. Photo rally. Oh, wait. With the stretch call the Ninja Master, please take great photos. Thanks. Curious. What was it? A boombox? Let me double check. Pancake mixer. I think that's her chef. If not, then that might be Idol. Rosamore, that's her host. And Boombag, that's Psycho, actually. I'm 40% certain that's Psycho. Yep, here's host. That indeed is Psycho. Wait, did I miss it? Where's Pancake Mixer? Am I just blind? I am going kind of fast. Okay, I'll figure that out later. You're the host. Dang, 20 down each, but I get a chance to charm. Now I'm good. Number's 29. You know what? Let me finish Nanda up to 30, and then we'll go back to the homeless real quick with him to see the giant bird. Oh, this is Song Hey. Right, I never finished hers. You're gonna see me walk into every restroom looking for these. I hate that I'm looking for them. I guess if I really wanted to find them, I could always just go to the park up north. Cause there's a bathroom up there that's actually quickly accessible.
Sonhi, 腕を怪我していないか？血が出てるぞ。
本当だ。どこかに引っ掛けたか。まあこの程度放っておいても。
いや、細菌が入ったり後になるかもしれん。手当てした方がいいだろう。ちょっと見せてくれ。
大丈夫だ。応急セットは持ってるから自分でやるよ。おせっかいなんだな、桐生さん。
かもな。孫妃は周りにはよく気を配るが、自分を後回しにしがちだからな。リーダーとしては立派だが、もう少し自分のこともいたわるといい。
あなたがそれを言うのか。ありがと
う。よし。
That's some pot calling the kettle black. You tend to look at others and not yourself. Yeah, I think I'll go inside and I'll clear this out. Because inside is not so scary anymore. I mean, I'm not going to actively fight people, but it's not as scary anymore. This one I might wouldn't be fighting. Because I'm passing by them, I'm not going far enough to where they'll turn around. Maybe? I don't need to see it again. I might have missed one person.
結構調子いいかも。
Yep, I did. You'll probably get the burn, but let's just make sure of that.
頑張りますか。
調子のいいぞ私。
手加減はなしだ。
ここは任せて。いい感じ。
What's here? Wait.
いらっしゃいませ。
Oh, ice cream.
ありがと
And sponge cakes. Wait, what is this? Oh, it's the medicine shop.
いらっしゃい。
Like, traditional medicine shop.
ありがとう。
Anyway.
お、餃子が売っているね。いい匂いだ。
食べていくか。
いや、今はいい。それに餃子は自分で包むのが好きでな。いろいろ考え事をしながら肉種を皮に乗せて包むんだ。
That, honestly, that is
そうすると
therapeutic. I
思考
agree
が
with
整
that.
理されて考えもまとまる。
ほう、なるほどな。
まあ組織や予算など悩みが多いと大量の餃子が出来上がるわけだが、
コミジュルが餃子祭りになるときは孫妃が悩んだ後ってわけか。いい感じだ。
I will give her that. Like, actually stuffing the gyozas or dumplings or whatever, it actually does feel very therapeutic. I will agree with her with that.
猫かわいいな。でもうち飼えないしな。
それなら猫カフェでも行ったらどうだ。たくさんいるぜ。
ですよね。そう思って前に言ったんですけど、猫カフェ新顔の私に常連たちが猫ごとに解説を始めて、初めのうちはありがたく聞いてたんですが、だんだんと。
鬱陶しくなったと。
まあそこまでは言いませんが、猫より人と話す方が良かったな。
猫カフェ常連の先輩風か。あ、悪気はないんだろうがな。
だから余計に何も言えなくて、あ、完全に座席を分けてテーブルごとに猫をめでる
There are cat cafes that do that.
みたいなのはどうでしょう。時間内は猫とだけ触れ合える。
それキャバクラじゃん。よし。
You know what? That's fair.
絆が深まっ
But there are cat cafes that will, that are like individually seated, and you get to, like, actually participate with just one cat. Rocket launcher. You know what? I don't ever use these.
出番が来たな。
恥かいて知らないから。
I'm gonna use the rocket launcher because I just picked that up, so I know I have another one. Oh, hi, friends. Yeah, okay, everyone's now apart. Nope, nope, nope. Go that way. Thank you.
力の差を見せて。
調子出てきたぜ。
やるのかよ。
遊んでいる。
ここは任せて。
Oh, I remember why I hate this fight, or these kinds of fights.
頑張りますか。
調子がいいぞ私は。
恥かいて知らないから。
手加減はなしだ。
逃がしゃしねえぜ。
結構調子いいかも。
Missed the first one. You got the second one. That's fine. Yep.
出番が来たな。
相手してやる。
You have a grapple. That's
見
fine.
さらせ。美味しくなれよ。
力の差を見せて。
調子出てきたぞ。
ここは任せて。
やるのかよ。
Sure.
見せてあげる。シワを伸ばします。
頑張りますか。
I don't know why I expected something different. Oh, iron. Okay, so like a steam iron. Okay. I don't know why that was so hard for me to picture. Okay, I get it now. I get it. I don't get it. What is this dream catch? I assume that means... Oh, I missed the crown! Alright, let me take care of this real quick. That's an Onomichio figurine? I love that. Nando. I think we'll be fine.
抑えろに。
楽しませてもらうよ。
出番が来たな。全力全開。
I like it even more that I'm in the Majima outfit, because I can actually picture Breaker Majima doing that too.
結構調子いいかも。
Wow, you are alone, my friend.
手加減はなしだ。
Speaking of being alone, nope, just far enough from Ironclad. Oh, you're charmed too. Nice.
調子いいぞ、私。
ここは任せて。
All of a sudden, we're over here now.
調子出てきたぞ。こいつは重いぞ。やるのか。
You know what?
かかってきなよ。
I made a mistake using this.
力の差を見せて。
Taking out the trash.
手加減はなしだ。
結構調子いいかも。容赦しない。それそれそれそれそれそれ。
頑張りますか。
調子いいぞ、私。
どこ見てんの。
調
Taking out the trash. One Iron Chef at a time. You teleported. You know what? I'm actually gonna save your MP in case you need to heal.
出番が来たな。
遊んでやろうか。
よいしょ。やるのかよ。
手直さないと。
さて。
Speaking of healing.
一息つこうか。処置もする。
ありがとう。
手加減はなしだ。
恥かいても知らないから
くらえ。
結構調子いいかも
頑張りますか。当たれ。
やりづらいね。
Have a seat. I am bench gal.
調子出てきたぞ。
I am bench guy.
出番が来たな。
ここは任せて
I don't know why I'm positioning. It's not like I can actually knock him away without actually killing him.
悪くない。
Anyway.
まだ強くなれるだろう。
見とれないでよね
Essence of Glow Stick Fury. I remember that one. Alright, so. Oh, Kitty. Okay, never mind. Anyway.
校長。
Oh, I'm absolutely gonna get into a fight.
孫妃はよくゲームセンターに行ったりするのか？
普段はそこまでではないが、先日別の店に行ったぞ。クレーンゲームで欲しい景品を見つけてしまってな。
おお、その景品は取れたのか？
ダメだった。5000円も使ったんだが。
結構粘ったな。それなら店員に調整してもらえば。
ああ、申し出てくれたが断った。負けた気がして悔しいからな。
妙なところで強情だな。それなら今度コツを教えてやろう。クレーンゲームは少し得意なんだ。
それは頼もしい。では今度こそ取れるかもな。あのウサギの。
ん？
ああ、いや、なんでもない。次は確実に仕留める。
That's adorable.
ってな。いい感じだ。
That's actually really adorable. Time for some mahjong. And I've been talking about it. We're not actually gonna play it. I promise. I promise. I mean, I promise.
サイコは麻雀は打てるのか？
私結構麻雀強いんですよお店の子たちとのワンショット麻雀でもいつも生き残ってますし
ワンショット麻雀？なんだそれは。
振り込んだ分だけテキーラのショットを飲むんですお酒結構強いからめちゃ飲まされましたけど平気でしたね
それはむしろ弱いんじゃねえのか。よし。
Good at mahjong, right? Right? She means mahjong, right? Anyway. We go here. Actually, I can look at that, can't I? Yeah, I can. 87k. Oh, 5k? Okay, you're almost there. I like how these are in the 40s and these guys are in the 30s. Goes to show how much I've been playing with this team off stream. I don't know whether that's a good thing or not. I honestly do feel like I'm actually enjoying Kiryu's segment more than Ichiban's segment. Despite the fact that I'm only reminiscing about his past right now.
めよう。
That was a faster way up. I just don't notice that.
調子がいいぞ私。
さっさと来い。手加減はなしだ。
結構調子いいかも。
Oh. Okay, good.
かかってきなよ。
Dang it. Okay, it only hit one. Normally that hits group of people when it gets annoying. Wait, can I?
調子出てきたぞ。
Damn it! They stopped! Wait.
遊んでやろうか。
よし。
Yeah! I did it!
ここは任せて。
I didn't know you could block that. I was just hitting B.
調子がいいぞ私は。
Nanba's asleep in the middle of the road, so that car can't move.
手加減はなしだ。
I forgot you were wearing that, I'm gonna be honest. Well, let me reset. I forgot that's your base outfit.
サエコのバッグは結構頑丈に見えるが、特別製なのか？
特別製じゃないけど、もともと素材がしっかりしたブランドのなんです。底板もめっちゃ硬いから当たると結構痛いんですよ。
めっちゃ硬いのか？
ナイフくらいなら余裕で弾けると思うな。
そいつはめっちゃ立派なバッグだな。いい感じだ。
Goes to show a good bag can get you anywhere. Friends forever! Yeah! What do you sell again?
いらっしゃいませ。
I mean, I could get it for one.
ありがとう、桐生さん。どこかで一休みしません？
いいぜ。少し疲れたか？
なんか甘いもの飲みたくなっちゃって。プラージュとかどうです？あそこのラテ美味しいんです。
ではそこで休憩としよう。
Alright, well that's during the day. Okay. So let me Song Hui is already at 30, so let me just go ahead and swap her out to a new class. Actually, I do need to see what her I guess what I will call the no, actually, no, I can just go what her final heat action looks like. So if I can get into a fight, that'd be real nice. That'd be real nice. That would be real. You guys suck. The one time I want to fight, you're halfway across the world.
いつでも行けるよ。
頑張りますか。
力の差を見せてやる。
One enemy.
やるのかよ。
かかってきなよ。
Use of Shibari roleplay, which damages the enemy, may instant KO them. You know what? That looks about right. You just got run over. My God.
ここは任せて。
You know what? Let me. Oh, I can also use this. All right, let's take a look at this. Oh, this is the same as in Yakuza Like a Dragon. Got it.
しないいぞ私は。
Alright, well, that was entertaining. No, Song Clay switches out.
どれにしようかしら。気に入ったわ。なんだっ
Doing
て
that
着
for
こ
a
なし
quick
ちゃうわよ。
minute just to unlock that for her.
どうかしら。第一印象
And
が
if
大
I'm
事
gonna
ね。
switch
い
your
ろいろ
looking
試
back.
してみよう。
No.
おあつらい向きだな。さて、どれにするか。
I need to put your idle EXP items back on. Do I have Kanoichi experience? I have one. Sure. Sure, let's increase money. Alright. Back to the story. I say story. I'm in the danger zone now. If I don't pay attention, I could easily get killed. I could get a knife in a rib in a dark alley. Who's this guy? Okay. That's it. Okay. I mean, I guess I understand, but okay. So we're gonna go to the one all the way back here first. Not that back through
調
here.
子いいみたい。
この辺は草木が多くて気持ちが安らぐな。コミジュレにももっと緑を増やしてもいいのかもしれん。
まあ今はかなり殺風景だからな。
夜からにはプランターで野菜を育てたりとか、何かしら収穫できるものを植えたら面白いかもな。
案外ハマってそのうち畑とか作り出すんじゃねえか。
気づいたら森になってるかもな。
そういう未来も悪くねえかもな。よし、よく分かってきた。
I'm gonna be honest, I stood up. I didn't actually read any of that. How poetic would it have been if Kiryu was able to reminisce about Dragon Kart? Because it would have reminded him about Pocket Circuit. I would have loved that. Anyway.
いらっしゃいませ。
I remember where all my money went.
ありがとうご。いらっしゃいませ。
I'll take 5 watermelons, please. I can't even eat watermelons anymore. Don't get me wrong, I love them. But I can't eat them anymore because I have very... I was gonna say twisted, that's not right word. Painful memories with them.
いい調子だね。
But that's a different topic I don't really want to talk about, I'm gonna be honest.
ここの花壇はいつ見ても綺麗に咲いているな。
そうだな。孫妃は好きな花とかあるのか。
そうだな。私は白爪草が好きなんだ。どこにでもある花だがな。たくさんあるが、よく見ると一つ一つ違って咲くんだ。花屋に並ぶような花ではないが、見ていて飽きない。それに、あの丸い花もなんだか可愛らしいしな。なんて、花の話をするなんて、私の柄じゃないか。
I mean, that was adorable.
ありふれた花でも一輪ごとに違いを見て魅力だと言える。俺は 孫妃らしいと思ったぜ。
褒め言葉と受け取っておこう。
いい感じだ。絆が深まったぜ。
Bingo. Two left. They're both here. What was that last one? I have questions. Hey, should I go fishing? There's a green one. Oh, right, I remember passing through that.
Yattaぜ。
Cool, another frozen fish. Anyway.
釣り人が結構いるな。
釣りといえば半純義ともたまに釣りをするんだ。
ほう。海にでも出るのか。
いや、ただの釣り堀だよ。あいつ普段は割とおとなしいんだが、釣り堀だと妙に饒舌になってな。糸を垂らして普段しないような話をいろいろする。いつも全然釣れないんだがな。それ以上の収穫があるのさ。
釣り堀は言葉を交わしやすくなる空間なのかもしれねえな。
桐生さんもどうだ？釣り堀で一緒に釣り糸を垂らさないか？
言ったらあることないことを話しちまいそうだ。
それが狙いだからな。
よし。よく分かってきた。
夜の海ってちょっと怖いわね。吸い込まれそう。
夜の海見ると昔仲間と夜釣りしたことを思い出すぜ。あれは真っ暗だった。
真っ暗？怖くないの？
魚はな、警戒心が強いからライトをつけると逃げるんだ。
なるほどね。それじゃあ仕方ないか。
ただそのせいで何も見えなくてな、竿と懐中電灯を間違えて握ったりして散々だった。
そんなことある？
それで釣れたのか？
いや、結局岸壁で寝ちまって坊主だった。朝日が目に染みたよ。
何しに行ったの？
Sound like you were just drunk. Oh my god. Nope, you don't see me. Talk to you. De-aggro them. What do you mean for a spin?
相変わらずここから見える
Oh, right, the Ferris wheel. That spin.
孫妃は観覧車が好きなのか？
まあな。と言っても乗るのでなく眺めるのが好きなんだ。輝いて回るゴンドラは見ていて飽きない。ああ、メリーゴーランドを見るのも好きだな。
何見てんだよ。
孫妃と遊園地に行ったら回ってばっかりになりそうだな。いや、別に乗りはしないのか？
桐生さんと遊園地。まあたまには回る側になるのもいいかもしれん。観覧車、メリーゴーランド、コーヒーカップ。
そりゃまた目が回りそうだ。いい感じ。
She's already going in circles, Kiryu.
コンプリート
Then again, anyone would for Kiryu. Absolutely makes sense.
孫妃、結構長く歩いてるが
Just convenient.
疲れていないのか？
無論だ。この程度でへばる私ではない。とはいえ、たまにはゆっくりしても罰は当たらないと思うがな。
そうか。ならどっか落ち着いたところで一休みするか。前に孫妃が好きだと言っていた眺めのいい場所に行ってみよう。
I mean, while I'm here, I can do that. But I'm gonna quickly take a look at something first. Got 3 more. How much more do I need? 13? Double check that. I don't even need to make this. I just really want to make it. I've already made this thing, which is where I sunk all my money. You want the two to fight first. Another one spawned next to us, didn't they? No, I guess that was just Songquay joining us to fight. 1,000 sting. What? Oh, unleashes a hornet swarm inflicting magic damage with a chance to paralyze. Okay. Okay. That's pretty simple. Damage enemies seemingly endless barrage of shuriken which may boost your agility. And I'll use this one. Let's try to paralyze them. Cool, we can't see it. Thanks, man. Let's see squat. Yeah. Yeah, we did it, coach. Alright, next. I did only one of these. And that was with Tomizawa back when I was in Ichiban. Long ago. I don't even remember what this is like. Is this a good place to chat with Songquay? Yes. Probably should have saved first.
I
mean, we had that conversation like not 5 minutes ago.
孫妃に言われて俺も同じことを思ったんだ。ここはいい眺めだな。いつも通っていた場所だ。
I like how like it blurred or the focus shifted into the background.
こういう景色があるなんて気づかなかったぜ。
そう思ってくれたなら嬉しいよ。私も一人で行動することは好きな方だが、誰かと一緒にいる方が気づきは多いものだ。仲間というのはとてもいいものだと感じるよ。
ああ、ハワイでもそうだったが、日本で孫妃たちと共に行動するようになって教わることが多い。みんな俺にはねえ考えや視点を持ってる。何気ない会話も新鮮だったぜ。一人で走ってたんじゃ得られない経験だ。
それは何よりだ。
Let's try out the Ferris wheel.
今度はあの観覧車に乗ってみるか。あそこからの眺めもきっといいだろ
う。待って、私はここからの眺めで十分だと。いや、違うな。よし、その観覧車受けてたと。
気合入ってるじゃねえか。楽しみにしてるぜ、孫妃。
ああ、いや、約束だからな。
そうだ。せっかく綺麗な眺めだ。写真でもどうだ。俺が撮ってやるよ。
写真か。確かにここで撮ったことなどなかったな。ねは、せっかくと言うなら桐生さんもどうだ。まあ無理にとは言わんが。
俺もか。では二人で撮るとしよ
う。Yeah! That's actually a really good picture too.
ありがとう桐生さん。いい息抜きになったよ。これからもよろしく頼む。
それは俺もだよ。 よろしくな、ソンヒ。
That was really adorable. I loved it. Photo has been added. Yeah! Hold on, wait. I need to see that photo again. Where is it? Bond. I'm stupid. Bonds are down here. Because that's a really good. What does one with Tomi-san look like? Yeah, there's you can just see like a friendly look to it, but that's very obvious. Like this one, you can actually feel a bit of a atmosphere to it, and it's adorable, honestly. Okay, now, okay, so now I'm going to save so I don't lose my progress. Like, and now we're gonna go back to Kamurocho and do all of the bucket list stuff in Kamurocho that I can find. I don't remember where I stopped. Okay, I did a lot of the bottom half. I'm gonna start from over here, and then I'll circle around as I need to. And if I find any crowned enemies, I will be fighting them. Actually, hold on. Sorry about the chairs.
寿司もうまいが、この店はお吸い物も絶品なんだ。体に染み渡る。
ここはカムロ町でも老舗なんでしたっけ？
ああ、ここの味は昔から変わらねえ安心する味だ。
変わらない味か。なんだかいいな、そういうものも。何か辛いことがあった時には支えになってくれるだろうな。
That's honestly really
そ
true.
の日にもそんな時があるの？
私を何だと思ってるんだ？いろいろ考えることだってあるさ。
ごめんごめん。でも変わらない味が安心するように私たちも変わらないでいたいね。悲しいことがあっても顔を見たらほっとしてもらえるようになりたいな。
そりゃいいな。
でもすでに俺は桐生さん見たら安心しますよ。ヤクザ連中に取り囲まれたりしてたら特に。
それはみんなそうじゃない？っていうかまずヤクザに囲まれる状況になんないでよ。
たく、何の話してんだが。まあこんなゆるい話できるのも気の置けない仲になってるってことなのかもな。
へへ。そんじゃあ俺らが桐生さんにとってのお吸い物ってわけですね。遠慮なく吸ってください。
それはなんか嫌だ。
That was an awkward way to end that. I'm gonna be honest, Hanba.
ありがとう。
Not saying bad, just awkward. You know, I shouldn't have shortcutted that. I love the Kamurocho fight music. Because they're reminiscent back to Yakuza 1. Oh my god, I actually would have loved to hear that. Curious at something. Okay, well, I'm kind of glad I came back here.
開けてみるか。
What's in the box? Okay. Somehow I missed that, but that's fine. Did I finish these bars? I think I did. I can check this way. Yes, I have. Okay, I didn't want to go inside. I wanted to start running. Hi, ma'am. Sorry, I didn't mean to intrude into your establishment. I'll take my leave. I need to remember I can also run just by hitting the right trigger. Alright, here we go. Time to reminisce. The Champion District. This site will never get old. It's like another town with Kamurocho. It's full of places to drink, each with their own unique character. Actually, despite how often I came here, there are a number of bars I've never actually been inside. Huh? It'd be fun to do a pub crawls here someday. The drinks at the famed Champion District in Kamurocho are a cut above the rest. I haven't had the chance to swing by every bar there. If I can make it through this, I intend to change that. That's actually, you know, that's actually very true. Like, we see all these different bars, but there's only two that we've been inside. Shellac and Earth Angel. Actually, no, I take it back. We've been inside one other, but I think we've been inside that as Akiyama. And that's in Yakuza 4. No! 5. What the fuck is back here? Is this gonna reminisce about the empty lot? Oh, Little Asia, okay. Little Asia is merely a shadow of its former self now. Needs more time to recover from the past fire. Oh my god. Well, back then, as the name implies, Little Asia was a community of residents who come from all over Asia. There was no small number of illegal immigrants either, so the place was considered a gray area. A gray zone! Surprised Bleach Japan never got to this. But there was a man who supported those same residents every day in secret, despite his position in the police force. Tanimura! Masayoshi Tanimura. A man I once fought alongside in the past. But after that, we lost all contact. I wonder how he's been. I mean, outside of the game, I know why they stopped using him. And I believe it was because, like, after 4 Remake, which is what this Tanimura is, his model is based on, like, I believe his... Okay, well, let me rephrase that. When they made Yakuza 4 Remastered, they used this model of Tanimura, who's modeled after... I forget what his name is, but it's also modeled after his VA. But when they were going into Yakuza 5, I think he was under some allegations that ended up forcing him to drop out of that project. And so he was completely written out, which is sad. I don't even remember if the allegations were true or not. I just remember that being a thing, and that kind of just, like, ended Tanimura. But a former Yakuza meeting up with a police officer, that just spelled trouble for him. It'd be better off if I kept my distance. I'd hate to end things here, though. If only I had a good reason to reach out to him. I guess you can consider this one of my regrets, too. Masayoshi Tanimura, a police officer I encountered with an actual spine. Not gonna talk about Date? I guess he's an investigator, detective, whatever. He fought for the residents of Little Asia all on his own, despite being called the parasite of Kamurocho. I actually forgot about that. I wonder what he's up to these days. I hope he at least is doing well. Tanimura. I liked Tanimura too, but I think that's just because I enjoyed his turtle stance a lot. Sorry. So again, with Yakuza 4. Oh, right, there's this little back distance. With Yakuza 4, the four main characters, that being Akiyama, Sajiba, Kiryu, and Tanimura, each of those four, I guess protagonists is actually the proper word to use. Each of those four protagonists is based on the four cardinal gods in Asian mythology. The I need to remember. I can never remember which one is which direction. I want to say it's the Phoenix of the North, Turtle of the South, Dragon of the East, and Tiger of the West. I need to look that up. I want to say that's correct. Uh. Okay, it's only giving me who they are. They're not telling me who's what direction. Okay, here they are. Sorry, found it. The Azure Dragon of the East, Vermilion Bird, or the Phoenix, of the South, White Tiger of the West, and Black Turtle Snake, also called the Black Warrior, of the North. Okay, so I just swapped the Phoenix and the Turtle. I don't know why I was in Turtle South. But, yeah. There's a separate page for Vietnamese mythology for these guys? Oh, I need to read that! I absolutely need to read that. I didn't know that they had a different... Oh my god, these are really different. Same creatures, though, but they have different mythological ideologies. I need to read into that. Okay, sorry, I got derailed. I got derailed hard. Anyway. Back to losing my mind. Anyway. Where am I? Majima! Wait, no, sorry. I did notice this.
ねえ、あれなんだろう。
開けてみるか。やったぜ。
You know, I did set up your gear. I never did look at your weapon. Wait. When the fuck did I receive this? You have like no no ability to gain any status ailments now, which honestly, as the protagonist, that's actually really good. Anyway, back to you. I'm gonna check all of them just to be safe. That charm is honestly really tempting. It's also not you. Oh, right, I can actually equip that to you now. Boop. Hold on, wait, then... Oh, samurais! They're a class, right? I forgot about them. That's not the class, though. Well, it was a sword. I'm looking at the different classes. Hold on, give me a minute. I'm looking at their icons. Right? It was a sword that I got? I'm stupid. Either I didn't actually... Hold on, wait. Am I just stupid? I might be just stupid. You know what? I'll figure it out another time. I'm not going to derail myself any further than I have. I probably will at a later date. Everything's been cleared out here. This used to be a hangout spot for the homeless. Average guy wouldn't even think about approaching. But it guarded a huge secret. Purgatory. The florist, a legendary informant, oversaw an enormous entertainment district hidden from plain sight. Every time I think about it, sometimes I wonder if that place was even real. It really does seem like a fantasy world. I can't help but feel a little suspicious. Purgatory always seemed like a space disconnected from reality. Still, the fact that anything is possible in this town is exactly what makes this place so great. Purgatory, a fitting name for an underground pleasure district. Pleasure district. There we go. I said it. That traps its denizens in a cycle of greed and lust. Dangerous as it is, the fact that Purgatory even exists is part of what makes Combat Naruto so fascinating. Alright. Give me just one quick moment. I wanna... that. And that. Okay. Okay. And that. Yep, those are crowned enemies. Alright, time to fight them and see what they've got. Actually, hold on. Wait. Okay. I'm fine. What you got, friend? Oh. My goal will always be to thin the herd. Where'd the other guy? He's dropped all the way down there. What the fuck? These references are asexual. Didn't know that. Yes. Why'd you have to run down, man? No, wait, stop fucking moving. I don't think I can get both. Also, they're in their 40s. So this actually might be not a struggle, but this might be more tedious than I want it to be. Light to heavy damages enemies at random, applying your weapon's attribute. Number of hits rises depending on your current agility buff. Okay, so I actually want to increase my agility with that. Alright, so let's... take two. Push you forward so I can get more people. Nope, push... damn it. Actually, hold on. Wait. So I messed that up, but sure. They do hurt a bit, I will say that. Oh, right! I can also do these! Who should I call? Is this Mother? Nancy and Olivia? I like the idea that Kiryu doesn't even know who Nancy or Olivia is. Actually, no, he was there for the sub-story. You know what? Never mind. Okay, never mind. Who is this guy again? I don't remember who this guy is. Sure.
Delivery.
That was hilarious. I loved it. Oh, right. That's considered a free turn. I forget that some people are actually considered free turns. With a chance to silence them. Oh, silence. Number of hits rises depending on your current agility buff. What is it? You got one. Alright, well, I expected it to hit more, I'm gonna be honest. That guy went to the fucking moon! Do you think I can get both? No, I don't think you are. I can spend all my money again and fill with someone else. Nah, I'm good. Okay, yeah, let's all come back up here, please. Okay, so you now have 3, so question mark that hits a lot of people. Well, I say a lot of people, it's not just you. You know what? Let's make some rollers. I don't know. As fun as that was. I like that action. That action is really fun. And more prompts means I get to, or more agility means I get to do that more often. That actually was really cool looking. Substitution Jutsu, my fucking god. Let's go down the street. Or off this ramp, whatever. Up past, whatever. This is not it. I'm not paying attention to the minimap. My fat head's in the way. Also, I didn't see this. Huh. This place used to be a huge bathhouse back in the day. Guess they shut down. Sono Hot Spring. A nice place. Spacious attachment. Hot baths aside. Hi, Phoebe! At work, so no audio, but hope you're doing well. Hi, Phoebe! Let me just do this then. Whoops, sorry. Right, you can play ping pong inside! I forgot, you can play ping pong inside! I had a lot of fun playing table tennis, whatever. Even though it's smack dab in the middle of Kamurocho, every visit feels like going on a vacation. Didn't Didn't like getting all sweaty after a soak, though.
懐かしいな。
But, you know, going on an actual vacation doesn't sound half bad. Yeah! Sono Hot Springs, a refuge from the hustle and bustle of the city, despite it being smack dab in the middle of Camarocho. Too bad it's shut down, because if people need a vacation, they'll need to take an actual trip somewhere. Hot springs are I was gonna say amazing. No, they're just relaxing. But that's obviously a given. I say that like I've been to a hot spring. I've never been to a hot spring. The fuck is this? Okay. I'm not gonna say no, but okay. That's it. Just okay. Okay, so here. Pure steel. I don't remember how much like up. So 8, 4, 12, 90? I don't know. I'm saying because that's used to improve weapons. Where is it? Where is it? My god, this place is different. That's okay. I didn't notice if they were crowned enemies. That's a big name up there. This is a crowned enemy. Huh. Actually, hold on. Wait. Let's do this again. What is this stuff? Finishes smoke gas, yielding your turn to an ally. Oh, that's kind of cool. Kaylee looks so bizarre, just not bad, just without the suit looks so slim. That's very true, honestly. Start by paralyzing them. Okay, I got 2 of them, that's fine. I'm thinning the herd. Yeah, walk closer, thank you. Now I'm busting it down homeless style. Oh! I need to show you the, You can't hear me, why am I even saying this? But I need to show you, I need to show you his pigeon rate skill again. That's still in this game. If I can get to Nanba again. Who's okay? Ow! Mistimed that. Okay, you are gonna heal. Who can I get? I can get everyone. And since everyone's here, let's go with the big storm! Actually, hold on, wait. Oh my god, other way! Yeah, that should work. Yeah, pigeons! Anyway, actually, you're charmed. Let's leave you. Bird. We love our pigeons. Oh, she's now stunned. Alright, you're done. You're still stunned. You.
調子がいいぞ。
調子出ないな。
目障りだ。
Let's have a concert, shall we?
やっちゃえ。
This looks like the same combat. It's pretty much the same mechanic. There are like a lot of the classes do make. I say classes. Jobs are the same. They're just new jobs. Yeah.
出番が来たな。
さっさと来い。
There. Since she can't hear me. Actually, let's have you heal. At least Songo is playable. Yeah. That was a big bonus. Oh no. Too early. Alright, so now let's. For reasons.
調子出てきたぞ。
頑張りますか。
Oh no.
調子がいいぞ、私は。
やるのかよ。
Wait, where that is.
さっさと来い。
やるのかよ。
Here you are. I don't mind using that actually.
よし、バッチリ。
出番が来たな。
どうした。
I should have had you healed, actually.
手加減はなしだ。悪く思う
ここは任せて。
Don't you have a healing ability? You do. That's a big healing ability. My god.
見せてあげる。私が癒してあげる。
Ow! You monster.
頑張りますか。
You know what? This is doing a big chunk. I really should just keep doing these. Yeah!
調子出てきたぞ。
Wait. Oh, you're light. You're medium. I should be using you.
逃がしゃしねえぜ。
かかってきなよ。
こいつは重いぜ。
結構調子いいかも。
I just don't notice he sounds robotic. Why does he sound robotic? Yeah, we.
出番が来たな。見さらせ。ごちそうだ。残さずくらえ。
Finish him, my birds! Dang, you didn't finish it.
手加減はなし
How
だ。
about you, Kieran? Thank you. That dude is made of don't die or something. That's pretty. Yeah, he
大人の
was
渋
strong.
みが出てきたぜ。
Essence of breakdance delight!
ま
I
だ
mean,
ま
see what
だ
that looks
強
like.
くなれそうだ。
見とれないでよね。
よし。
Based. Dumpster diving is the way of life. Sometimes you'll find an Expensive plate that'll fetch a high price. Oh my god, that's hilarious. I love it. Anyway. Sorry. Hello? Thank you. Camarillo Hills! It's practically as big as the Millennium Tower. Oh, we're gonna look at this now. Back when this place was still under construction, I fought to the death of the man on the very same rooftop. Ryuji Goto! I almost forgot his name. Never mind, he died. Ryuji Goto, the Dragon of Kanzai. They're most powerful, more so than anyone I've ever faced before. I just far to say that man was a monster. That's why I sometimes get the feeling that he'll suddenly reappear right before my eyes, even now. I wonder if the kids at Morning Glory feel the same way about me too. Ryuji Goto, the Dragon of Kansai. Actually, he hated being called that. His fierce pride and immortal strength made an impact wherever he went. That's part of why I feel like he could reappear right before my eyes. Any moment now. Any moment. If only that were possible. Yoink. Alright. Here. I might go eat there just to replenish health. Actually, hold on. Wait. Nanda needs to change jobs. Because he hit 30. But if I get to see the skill, I'll absolutely use it. Let me rephrase it. If I get into a fight, I'm absolutely going to see what that skill looks like. You know what? Actually, it's right here. Phoebe, it's a little bit of a shame that you can't hear this. Otherwise, you'd be hearing the epic Yakuza 1 fight music right now.
Let's go!
Oh, this is the same as in Like a Dragon. Okay. Well, Yakuza Like a Dragon. I'm just gonna call it 7. Yeah, that's the same as the 7. Yeah, we can just hit you. Go this fast. Let's get that too. Apparently, Dancing Fool's new. What? Alright, Namba, your next job. What's it gonna be? I'd make you a host, but Kiryu's already a host. Actually, I did kind of want to see what a Desperado was like. Pretty bad. I do want to see what your Desperado is like. Well, in general, what a Desperado is like. Where is it? I have 2 of them, okay. Holy power spike! Actually, curious. Desperado. I could turn this into the second best weapon. I just need electric crystals. How many of those do I have? Hold on, wait. I have 11 electric geodes. I can get 11 more, so I can get 2 crystals. Fuck off. That's not something I'm spending my time on. Anyway, this time right here. They really cleaned up this area. There used to be a lot of homeless camping around there, but now they're nowhere to be seen. Yeah. Theater Square. Heard that's the reason Kamurocho's been thriving recently.
こんなことあった
Though,
な
personally, I don't mind the old Kamurocho that didn't bother keeping up appearances and hiding under its uglier sides. Any other geezer out there would gripe about how things were different in the good old days, but it's because we have the past to lean on that we can make today even better. There's no point comparing the past and present when we can strive for the future. Yo, those are good words. Right behind me. I swear if we reminisce about, what's his name, Illusion. I remember this place. That makes one of us. A few decades ago, I knew someone who occupied this building. The penthouse, in fact. Is this Dojima? Oh! Tachibana! Oh my god! Well, I forgot about you! I'm gonna be honest. Oh my god, I feel really bad now. Kamurocho's king of real estate. Tetsu Tachibana, president of Tachibana Real Estate. To demonstrate his power, he caused the power edge in the city for a few seconds. Seeing Kamurocho in complete and total darkness at that time still leaves a strong impression in my memory. Tachibana held so much power, but only desired one thing. In the end, his wish was never fulfilled. I'm gonna cry! No, don't do this to me!
思い出す
Tachibana, what do you make of your life? Would you say it was a good one? Oh, I'm gonna cry. Tetsu Tachibana, president of Tachibana Real Estate, was a man of great power and influence. Yet his one wish was simple, humble. It's a shame he only got what other people wanted out of life. Turns out he never saw that wish fulfilled. If only his story could have turned out different. Oh, I'm crying. I'm crying. I know I'm crying. Stop. Oh my god, Kiro, stop crying. I know I'm a baby. Stop crying. Oh, hey, hot dog. Bike, please. What is this? Oh, here. The fuck? Why this one? Oh, the odd spot for the Millennium Tower. What the fuck? Why is it here, not in the front, when we can actually see the tower? It might be a symbol of this town nowadays, but it actually used to be a filthy shopping district. But then a large-scale development project started, and the Yakuza spilled blood fighting over this empty plot of land. It was right in the middle of all the action. If everyone involved with that conflict could see this view today, I wonder what they would have said. Had to say.
懐かしいな
Maybe something along the lines of, you can make good money with this. Gotta get busy. Thanks for stopping by, Phoebe. I need to type fast. She can't hear me. I can't spell. Oh, the Millennium Tower. From the fucking empty lot. I knew that was going to be in here, and I still don't know whether I like it or not. The view we take for the granted today was only made possible by bloodshed and lives lost, all for a mere plot of land. And although society may have moved on, I'll never forget the sacrifice of those who came by. So much loss happened that day. I'm still crying. Oh, there's only 5 left. What the fuck? Between all of Kamurocho? Can't remember. What do you mean you can't remember? Fucking hell. So I need higher awakening levels, or these appear later in the story? I don't know. But we'll find out. Bikes, please. How many do I think are on the roof? There actually was one up here. Cool. Let me check something else. Nope. Yep. Still a satisfying sound. Whenever I think of baseball, Shinada comes to mind. Yo, Shinada, our GOAT! Tatsuo Shinada, a man who once made his debut in the big leagues. He fell victim to a fate so cruel it'd be wrong to write it off as bad luck. But, despite everything, he never lost his passion for baseball. I don't think I'm capable of dedicating my entire life to one... I don't think I'm capable of dedicating my entire life to one thing like he has. I respect him for that. And envy him a little too. Although, it's never too late to start trying, is it? Maybe I still have time to find my true passion. Like what baseball is to Shinada. Tatsuo Shinada! A man who has and always will love baseball more than anything. I wish I was one of those people who can devote their entire lives to their one true passion. But it might not be a bad idea to start searching for something now. What? Oh! You are right below me! Whoops! Hey, you are also a star unit. Or a crown unit. Uh-oh. I didn't stun anyone. Why, I burned two of them. I really should save up my MP a bit, though. Right, you're a desperado now. I forgot. I'm gonna be honest. May boost agility? Sure, yeah, let's do this. Push you over so I can get at least 3, maybe 4. Light damage my ass! That looked like it was hurt! That was too early. Oh, I could steal? The fuck? I kinda wanna see what that looks like. Yeah, let's just work on these. And that should do it. I hit Nanba! May boost my agility. Did not boost my agility at all. That's not... No, it's not close enough for the other guy. Actually, hold on, wait. Push you up. Push up, 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 up. I can get 3 if I get you up. Oh my god, yo, fucking up. Alright, I'm annoyed. Just get 2. Oh, I did get 3! Dang. Ow. We need to heal. Q, do you? Okay, there we are. You're guarding. I don't know why I'm hitting you. I should be hitting the others. Ow. Oh, you're guarding. Okay, let's break yours. I don't like this ability. I don't know what you're talking about. I just don't realize that. Like, the security officers are resistant to bullet damage. That's kind of funny. Anyway. Those fuck. She's stunned. My primary healer's stunned. That's fun. Do I actually want to heal? Yeah, you're running really low. Let me actually heal up. This might get you. No, it did not. Alright, flame should kill you. That's not fun. You're the one I'm trying to resist too. Or, well, not resist. Trying not to hit because I want to crowd control. My God. Oh, there's a safe back here. I actually should have healed. Okay, you have that chance. Okay, now this should be doable. Question mark. Let's see what I can do without good damage. You resist a lot of us. I swear I'm only doing that to break his guard. And you heal Nambo specifically. Actually, I should have just had you do the single turn. You know what? Healing all of us top is not bad. Holy fuck! You're gonna hurt. Isn't there something to wipe out their... I could have sworn there was something that could have, like, put down their, or remove their stats. Stat bonuses, sorry. I don't know. I don't remember. I don't have an electric ability. I just realized that. I thought I did. Can't see. Can't see. That works. No, it didn't. I'll make it. Question mark. Well, this is reminding me how much I hate subjugation bot. You know what? Let's go for this. Oh, it was your turn. Ow! Fuck. I was like, yeah, take normal damage. Okay. My god, that was oh yeah, water attack. More specifically, it gave me knight armor? My god! I mean, don't mind giving the Namba. I don't mind giving the AV3 actually. What does it do? Okay. Who has the lowest defense and will? It actually is Namba. What the fuck? Okay. Namba gets it.
Yes.
Yoshida Batting Center. I went to the batting cages with Songhei and the others in Yokohama. But nowhere else can top this place. Huh. Now I feel like working up a sweat. Maybe I'll send some balls flying for old time's sake. Get every curveball out of the park. Achievement! Gather 30 memoirs of the dragon. I was very confused at what this achievement was. Like, and then I played the Kiryu segment and was like, oh, that's what this is. Alright. Where's my list? Brain shut off there. Alright. Next. I didn't read that. I can just load it back up. Nothing feels better than working up a sweat in the batting cages. Whenever I'm feeling irritated or just plain miserable, I can always rack up some runs to shake it off. I should visit more often. At least keep my swing sharp. Use it or lose it, as they say. Take a quick bite to eat. Oh, there's also a what is it? A chest that I'm not here. There was also a safe. I didn't select one. Found it. There's a tabletop. Oh, that might be for Ichiban. Regain my MP. I'll go ahead and just do this one since up here. I did curious something else. And I know if I trade later, I'm gonna forget. Hey! Silver Save. I vaguely remembered something being back here. I think it was a different achievement back in 7. Yeah. I was confused with that little alcove. Under, you know what I mean. Scenery around here hasn't changed a bit. I just remembered something hilarious. About 10 years ago. I'm not upset that they used that screenshot. Because don't get me wrong, I fucking love that scene in 3. I just feel like they could have done a better job to reminisce with Nakia. I love the scene again. I'm so glad that they have it. I'm so glad that they kept it in Kiwami 3. But if this is supposed to be a reminiscing for Nakia, there were so many better options. I don't know. I had an encounter with Nakia Shimabukuro. There we go. Captain of a small Okinawan Yakuza family. One time we had to pretend to be a couple to sneak into a love hotel. Caught me off guard. Well, at the time, I couldn't believe what I was hearing. What was happening. But looking back, it was pretty funny. Yeah, it was hilarious to watch. Confusing as hell, don't get me wrong. Hilarious to watch. Well, thank you for that, Nakia. When it comes to Nakia, I used to take all the stupid shenanigans we get into for granted. Looking back on them now, though, I realize those memories are irreplaceable. Treasures that are one of a kind. Excuse me. Guess my life is more blessed than I realized. Nakia. I missed one. Oh, right, because I fell off top of the building and immediately got into a fight. Right, okay. There's also this safe. What would this be? What is this? That was a good hit. Baseball bats remind me of, well, Majima-san. I wonder if the other Tojo clan officers think so too. Goro Majima, a reckless man, but one who lives by his own rules. Accurate. I can't tell you how many times he tries to kill me, but at the same time, I can't even count how many times he saved my life. He's one messed up guy. But despite all that, he's more suited to be a boss than I ever will be. If both Majima-san and Kasuga could lend me a hand, I feel like I could take on the world. Yo, that would be a major team up. Goro Majima, a man who does whatever he wants, whenever he wants. Whenever, wherever, and however he wants. Sorry. Yet also a man whose conviction is stronger than anyone else I've known. If only he used that conviction on top of his wild charisma to guide the Yakuza out of this current mess. Yeah, I can't remember those two. That's the one in Children's Park, and I can't remember these 6. These 10 I can't remember. Okay, there's a good chunk that I can't remember. Jeez. God. Last one in Children's Park, and then we go back to Kamurocho to Injincho to reminisce. Is there a... Nope. Is this the sewer down to meet Akiyama? Or another way to Purgatory, or what? Children's Park. Nothing unusual with this park, except for the manhole in the back. Underneath it is an intricate sewer system. Yo, Akiyama! Some may just say it's another facet of the city. At one point, Akiyama went into hiding there. To be honest, that seems kind of fun. Maybe I should experience it myself once before I move on to the next life. Is that really the scene we're gonna remember Akiyama? Was that really the scene we remembered Akiyama by? Oh my god, it is. Fuck. I don't know what to think. We could have gone to Sky Finance. That would have been a much better way to remember him. Ah. Alright. Well, that's him. So now we go back to Jincho, we reminisce about everything that's here, and I just now remember, look at the time. Holy fuck, is it late? I have done nothing this entire stream. So we're gonna go to the top side, and then we're gonna travel south. So we're gonna start up here. Well, we're gonna do west. We're gonna go counterclockwise. For that, do I find the golden poop? Not today. I probably could have done this when I was over here, now that I think about it. But I told myself I'd do all of the bond talks first, and then I would do all the reminiscing. I might stream a little longer just so I can finish all the reminiscing, but that just depends on how long it takes. And or how often I get distracted. This is quite the stage. Bet they used to put on shows. With this much space, I wonder if it'd be possible to build a ring here. Coliseum? Just imagining a ring still gets my blood pumping, after all. Oh, this scene, yes! I am the one, the only, Dragon Mask! Of course, I only started wrestling for Taichi's sake. But, after a strange turn of events, I actually fought in the ring while I was in Fukuoka against the real wrestler. That was a long time ago. At this rate, Dragon Mask will fade into obscurity. But in that case, I'd like to wrestle one last time. With the retirement match of the decade. And if possible, I'd like to be against Taichi, now that he's all grown up. Give him something to remember me by. Uh-oh. I really like that. I often go by other names I often go by other names this lifetime. Taichi Suzuki, Joryu, and of course, Dragon Mask. At first, it was just a masked wrestler persona I made up for Taichi, but life led me to complete actual matches. One day, I would love to throw down an incredible retirement match for Dragon Mask's fans across the country. I would love that, actually. Whoops. I'm curious, just something. Give me a quick minute. 20 crystals.
いらっしゃいませ。
I have.
ありがとう。いらっしゃいま
What?
せ。
Wait. Oh, because those are a special type of fragments that I have. I can't just break those. Okay. So, because I need 20 of these. So I need 200 of these. I have 11, so I need 189 of these. I need 1,890 of the others.
ありがとうご。いらっしゃいませ。
I didn't want to actually buy it yet. 1,890. Where's my calculator? Calculator. Right? Hold on, wait. 20 geodes. 20 crystals, 10 geodes per crystal. That's 200. I have 11, so I need 189. And then 10 fragments per geode. That's 1890. I bought one by accident, so I need 1889 times 8k. I need 15,112,000 yen. I actually have that much on me right now to do all this if I wanted to. But then again, I also need all the money to make the stupid thing. So that's going to be something for another time. We'll deal with that later. What are we gonna reminisce with this? Fishing on the Kamurocho Harbor? Fune Mirai Kan. So it's a maritime museum. Wow, that's pretty neat. Both always makes me think of Onimichi, a shipbuilding. Okay, you know what? That's fair. A shipbuilding town that faced the Seto and then the sea. A quiet, calming place surrounded by sea and mountains. I can see how Haruka wound up there. It's also the place where I was officially declared dead. Though I'll always think of Kamurocho as my hometown, to think my life would come to an end somewhere else. But I guess it's not all that bad. It's a good place to rest in peace. Onimichi, calm shipbuilding town surrounded by the seas and mountains. Haruka's place of refuge, Haruto's place of birth, and as for me, my place of death. Despite everything that happened there, I'll always remember this place as peaceful and, well, quiet. I'm gonna be honest, I might load up 6 again, just to reminisce with, that town. Hi, Thunder! How are you? Thank you for the 7 stream streak. What am I up to today? I am reminiscing about the past. What am I doing? I'm having this old man relive his past. How are you, Thunder? I was about to say I hope you're keeping warm, but no, it's already hot as hell, so hope you're keeping cool. Reminisce. What a gorgeous view. I mean, yes, it is amazing to see. Oh, we're gonna look that way. Okay. Every time I look at the sea, memories of Okinawa keep flooding back into my mind. Are we going to the Morning Glory beachfront? Yeah, we are! Playing with the kids, catching fish for dinner, life of peace and content. Felt like a turn back time, even for just a little bit. I mean, I kind of did when I went back to play Kiwami 3. Good, really excited tonight. You're playing Splatoons tonight, right? I'm trying to remember. I want to say you were playing a bit of Splatoons. It was like your, I think it was like your last time you're gonna play with Kyoko for a while. I want to say, is that today or is that tomorrow? Kiryu having some good times. He's, what is it? He's diagnosed with cancer, so he doesn't really have much time left. So, like, we're just running around, like, seeing all the different things that are just making him remember stuff that he's enjoyed in the past. So, it's heartwarming, but it's sad at the same time. Splatfest starts in 2.5 hours. Right? Okay, I thought that was the case. I didn't remember if that was today or tomorrow, though. And here I am now, sounding like an old man. My age is catching up to me. Nothing wrong with being old. Look at me. I'll never forget the time I lived in Okinawa. A time when my days were spent playing with the children and catching fresh fish for dinner. The sea may have been a painful reminder of what I lost, but I hold those memories close to my heart. Wishing I could turn back time must have been a sign I've gotten old. It's both? Okay. I said I was going to go south, so I'm going to go in here. That place is a death zone to me. It's up here. Nope. They don't have it. Alright, time to go to my death. Don't run me over. You know, I do need to get into fights if I actually want to level up, but I'll just do that off stream. Then again, I'm also, like, I feel like I'm 10 levels over what I need to be. But we'll see, question mark, when the time comes, question mark. You know, if there are even restaurants around here, I really shouldn't mind getting into a fight if I do. We're gonna reminisce on Onimichio! Should have known Chinatown would be a good place to find souvenirs. Hmm? Is this Onomichio merchandise? Who knew we'd end up in a place like this? First time I put on that suit, I never thought he'd end up in a nationwide phenomenon. Onomichio! Guess it's due to all the love that was put into him by his creator, Hironaka, and the people of Onimichi. Glad to see all the hard work paid off. I used to think Onomichio was some tacky, gaudy local mascot. I never would have guessed he'd be loved nationwide. That's all because of everyone's undying support and Hironaka's unwavering faith in his potential. Maybe I could learn a thing or two from Hironaka's dedication. I don't know. Oh my god, I'm glad we could meet you. I'm glad we meet you too. Oh, I love Onomichio. I will agree with Kiryu. Like, I first saw that, I was just like, what the heck is this? I was so confused. But looking at it now, I'm so glad we did all those Onomichio side stories. It was heartwarming. It was nice. I loved it all. It felt so good. You know, why am I running? I could just take a taxi. I really should just take a taxi. You just like, oh, right. We're going to the castle. Don't run me over! Sunlight Castle. I believe this is a retirement home. Castles, huh? I can think of 2! 3! Which one is it? Okay. I've seen a castle split in 2 vertically, but who the hell would believe me if I told them that? But it really did happen. I swear it did. On top of that, another castle popped out of the cracks from the first one. Maybe I should visit that castle again sometime. Just to prove I didn't dream up the whole thing. There are countless wonders in the world. I know for a fact I've experienced one myself, but at the same time it felt like a dream. I swear I saw that huge castle split in 2 back in Osaka, though. You know, the golden one emerged from within. Yeah, people would have thought I went crazy, too. That's not what it says, but that's what it meant. Kiwami 2? I think that is. I vaguely remember that. So I'm going to go here, I'm going to go down and around. Across the street. Okay. Ah! No one heard that. I can't put my finger on what it is exactly, but this building doesn't seem very Japanese to me. Looks more like something I'd see overseas instead. Yumi probably would have liked this sort of thing, though. Oh, the ring. Why the ring? One time she said it's the best place to hold a wedding ceremony would be Hawaii. If only they could have made that happen for her. Hanawa must have pulled some strings and sent me on a mission to Hawaii out of concern. But I should be grateful. Thanks to him, I finally got some of the closure I needed. By bringing her a ring with me, I felt like I was taking her to a place she'd always dreamed of myself. I wonder if she'd be shocked how foolish I've been. Or maybe she'd be pleased. At least, I would hope so. Yumi! A wedding ceremony held in the Hawaiian church. Yumi described it so innocently. Visiting Hawaii with Yumi's ring was nothing more than a selfish wish of mine. But I still wanted to see her dream fulfilled. Maybe then she can rest in peace. I'm crying! Ah! I knew today I would be crying. I didn't think I'd be crying this much. I thought they'd be like happy tears, like all the good stuff. It's reminding me of all the pain too. Okay, this one's just right next to the taxi. I'll just taxi over there. No, if I remember, this one is the taxi, isn't it? Isn't it? Yes. Oh, look, a taxi. This is gonna be about his job as a taxi driver, isn't it? I can't. I gotta resist. But the urge to check the car's interior for cleanliness and its exterior for body damage is too strong. Guess work habits are hard to break, even though it's been ages since I last drove a taxi myself. I lived in Fukuoka for some time under an alias, working as a taxi driver. I'd rather not think back on those bleak, dreary days. I don't regret any of my past decisions, though. But what I'll always remember is the warmth of the people at Nagatsu Taxi showed me. They've saved me more times than I can count. That reminds me, the food stall chef Nakajima told me they had really good food. They're planning a cross-country trip. Don't skip on a Nagasugai. It's a great town, but still no match for Kamurocho. Nagasuka, Fukuoka, where I once lived and worked as Taichi Suzuki, the unassuming driver. Sorry. Though the time I spent was largely bleak and dreary, I do have fond memories of my coworkers in Nagatsu Taxi. If they hadn't welcomed me in, I wouldn't be here right now. So many good stories. What goes on in front of Popo? What am I gonna remember at Popo? Should I check out that convenience store? Popo and M Store are the go-to convenience stores. At least to me they are. What is this? Like a bento, oden, Chinese bun, even their own specialties you can't get anywhere else. Hard to say which one I like more. Some customers get all up in arms for their favorite convenience stores though. I guess I'm more of a moderate. I like the bento at Popo, but nothing beats the hot food they got at M Store. Come to think of it, I haven't passed by here in a while. Maybe I should try something from both stores as a little comparison tests, for old time's sake. No matter how old you get, shopping and eating delicious foods will always be good fun. Yes, agreed. That's the picture they use too, because in Kiwami 2, and technically Kiwami 3, you can get into fights inside the stores, and it's hilarious. I loved it. When it comes to convenience stores, Popo and M Store dominate the top. Hitting one up when you're suddenly feeling hungry is one of the simplest pleasures. I feel bad whenever I bust their windows in a scuffle. Happens more often than I'd like. I'll be sure to repay them in the form of stopping by whenever I can. Hopefully that'll be enough to cover the damages. Someday. Yeah, we've broken our share of windows. Anyway. Okay. I thought I got all the walking ones, but apparently I didn't. Here we go. Mom, can I please go play soccer? Uh, You broke your promise with me the other day. Oh, please, I promise I'll be better this time. Heartwarming sight, that is. Ah! I wonder if Haruto would grow up to be like that. Haruto Saramura. Haruka and Yuta's child. That's something like a grandson. You know what? Okay, that's kind of fair, because Haruka technically is not your daughter. You just treat her like your daughter. It's something like a grandson to me. Huh, guess that makes me a grandpa. Never thought I'd be able to see the faces of my grandchildren before I die. If only Lady Luck was on my side. Huh. I'm starting to feel sorry for myself. I'd do anything to see how Haruto's future unfolds. We humans sure are greedy. Ah, Haruto! Haruka and Yuta sure made a precious little boy. If only I wasn't such a pathetic grandfather. I can't even give him his New Year's money. And what else are grandparents good for? Ah, forgive me, Haruto. I'd be there for you if I could. I'd be there for you if I could. Ah, Babby. I really just want to play 6 again. Cause like as I was annoyed by like all the stuff 6 did, which honestly is not that long of a list, but it had very interesting mechanics that I did enjoy, like taking care of Haruto, like just even like all the sightseeing that you get to do. It's just a beautiful game. I really did love it. Then again, it also came out after Yakuza Kiwami 2. Well, okay, well, let me restate that. It was released after Yakuza Kiwami 2, so it does make sense as to why it was such visually appealing. Because it's like, it's modern engine. And not like the remasters that 3, 4, and 5 were. Don't get me wrong. Love the game. Still love them all. Maybe not so much Kiwami 3, but then again, I'm harping against that because of how much I'm comparing it to remastered. Anyway, batting cages, huh? No better feeling than hitting a home run. Oh my god. Satoshi Warriors? I used to play ball at the Sandlot back in Onimichi. I even put together a whole team of folks from the bar. Hitting homer in the big open field was even more exhilarating than the battling cages. It'd be nice if I could play baseball with everyone again. I made many fun memories at the Sandlot with my friends back in Onimichi. Hitting a home run in a big open field was exhilarating. One day, I'd love nothing more than to play ball with everyone again. One last game. What is this? What would this one be? Why are we just looking out into the waters? The ocean. Sometimes the oceans remind me of Saijima. Why? You know what? Actually, that's how you met. Okay, you know what? Never mind. Wonder why. Maybe it's because he's the man as big as the ocean and his heart's just as vast? What? Or maybe it's because he washed up on the beach in front of my house. That's what I was thinking. I've never met anyone like him before. A guy like him usually ends up dead. Well, he's ridiculously tough, physically and mentally. He really has an iron will and iron body. Saijima is, like, calling him like a beefcake is too light of words. Like, he is much, much beefier than that. Mind and body, my god. Saijima. He never flaunted his strength. In fact, he's the quietest and most considerate person ever. He was very humble. I loved Saijima so much. He really is one hell of a man. Whenever I think of him, I start thinking I still got a long ways to go. Saijima. Taiga Saijima. An absurdly huge man setting absurdly huge standards I'm not even close to reaching. He's stronger and quieter than anyone I've and anyone else I've ever known. A man of his stature could take over the entire country if he wanted to, but he chose to help Daigo with the Great Dissolution instead. I want to see Saejima again. I really hope Saejima is in Pirate Yakuza. I want to see him meet Danjima again, but I don't know. Because, like, given how that what I know of that story, I'm trying to go into that game as spoiler-free as possible. But what I know of that story, I don't think Saejima is going to make an appearance. If he does, it's going to be Endgame. But I don't. Oh, there's one over here. But I don't know for sure. I would love it if he's in that game, though. Then again, I think it also would depend on how the game, like, mechanics play out. Like, how are the fights gonna be? I know we get to control the ship. What is that gonna be like? Is this just gonna be Yakuza and Pirate, like, what is it? Sea of Thieves or what it is? Huh? Didn't think there'd be a cafe here. I'd like to order a shortcake to go with some black coffee. That'd make a perfect pair. The sweetness of the cake balanced out with the bitterness of the coffee. Two complementary flavor profiles. But if we're talking about the best combination ever, I'd have to say it'd be the Date and the helicopters. Every time I get involved in a crazy incident, Date almost always shows up to bail me out in a helicopter. Maybe that's why whenever I see Date-san in a chopper, I double down and stand my ground. Maybe I'm just conditioned to think that way. My god. Is that really how you're thinking of Date? Some things in life just make it for a strange combination. For me, that'd be Date-san and helicopters. Not all the incidents I've been involved in up till now, Date-san often came to my rescue in a chopper. Maybe that's why I always get fired up whenever I see him in a helicopter now. That's... honestly, it's weird. Have I eaten here? I have. Alright. Next! Golf. I almost called it batting center. Nope, golf. Let's go golfing! That's not... I'm not actually going to play a round of golf, but you know what I meant. You know, I really shouldn't be speeding through those. I get less experience for doing that. Like golf course. Kind of like batting cages. Both great places to relieve stress. Did we actually take Coward Golf? I haven't played 2 in so long, I don't remember doing this. I do remember there was a day where we had more or less what was like a date, but I really don't remember taking her golfing. I think I went to one in Siltonway before, right? With Kaoru. Somehow she managed to damage her golf club so badly it bent. Employee even yelled at us for it. Back then I thought she was just someone who was perfect in every way. But she's actually pretty clumsy. Even though we went our separate ways, I still cherish the time we spent together. I really do wish they did more with Kaoru. An old flame! Are you serious? I really do wish they did more with Kaoru. Because they wrote her to be such a major part of 2. Like, even a very strong love interest. And in 3, she, like, completely was removed. Like, the only, like, time you get to see her is in the beginning of the game. And then through small text messages saying, hey, congratulations for doing a completion. That's all you get from Kaoru. And then 4, you don't even hear from her. Like, they completely wrote her off. And I don't know why. I tried looking it up. I haven't found any type of allegations with her character, or her VA, or her model, or what. I haven't heard anything. I don't know why they wrote her off. Maybe it was her original VA. You know what? I looked up the Kiwami VA, not necessarily the original one. Well, I have more research to do now I think about it. One of my fondest memories is the time I went golfing with Kaoru. She managed to bend her golf club, and the employee got mad at us for it. Even though she's a serious woman who strives for perfection, She's a surprisingly clumsy side to her, too. But I guess that's just part of her charm. Horrible. Don't run me over. Alright. Why are we going to a school? Or is this going to remind us about an orphanage? Sunflower. This here's a high school? Building's pretty nice. Speaking of high schools, I wasn't the greatest student, to say the least. I cut, I was partially right when I said sunflower. I cut the class to hang out with Nishiki instead. Pretty embarrassing, thinking back on it. I was a stereotypical delinquent. Maybe if I had taken my education more seriously, my life would have turned differently. No, I doubt it. I always wanted to be like Pops, like Kazuma-san. I don't ever change. In the end, despite all the detours I ended up taking, this is the path I was meant to walk. This is my life. I was a typical delinquent back in my school days. Embarrassing, I know, but no point wasting time thinking about what ifs. In the end, despite all the detours I took, I managed to follow the path that Pops laid before me. And there's nothing I'd do to change that. I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna do these last, because survive bars is the destination. So I'm gonna go here and I'm gonna sweep around. What time is it? It's 51. My God, I think I'm gonna end up finishing all of these reminiscing by 8 o'clock, and I'm gonna be hungry after that. Well, by then, I should say. Where's my water? I need a drink. Give me a minute before I read this. Better. Huh? Lots of cars here in Jincho. Guess that makes sense, considering there's a highway nearby. Can't say I have the greatest memories of highways, though. Oh. I understand why. When I was trying to rescue Haruka, back in Yakuza 1, I was ambushed by the Snakeflower Triad, which led to a car chase. Once I was even attacked by the Jingwang Mafia and had to fight them off in a cargo bed. I don't remember that one. Yes, I do. I vaguely remember that one too. I vaguely remember that one too. Yeah, I've had nothing but dangerous experiences on the highways. Talk about road rage. I've been attacked by the Snakefire Triad, Jingwang Mafia, other organizations on the highway. Be it a car chase or heart-stopping brawl, there's been one too many close calls. So now I try to avoid the highways as much as possible. Thinking it feels like a bad omen. Okay, so we're going to the gambling hall. Gambling, basically, you know what it is. Where is this? Oh, it really is just over there. Hi, cow. Cow, whatever. Who is this guy? Okay. Huh. I had no idea there was a gambling den back here. Oddly enough, gambling dens always remind me of Haruka. Oh, I know why. Yep! She had the gambler's instinct. Well, that's strangely good at that. Her predictions are always right on the money. Actually, that's actually not true, by the way. There was one playthrough in Yakuza 1 where it's the same event. Like, it's supposed to be that every answer she gives, up until the dealer walks away, is supposed to be what she says. There was one time, only one time, she's been wrong. Like out of the I want to say it's like the 30 times I have actually experienced through all of that. There was only once she was wrong, and that surprised me watching that. Anyway, after listening to her, I ended up winning too much, and a huge fight broke out. These memories never fail to make me smile nowadays. Feel a bit sorry for those gamblers, though. Maybe because of her lack of interest, Haruko was blessed with an incredible gambling instinct. Relying on her hunches helped me win a great deal of money. Also landed me in a scuffle, but that's a different story. We haven't gambled since, but I wonder if she still got the same luck. Maybe one day I can find out myself in a game of old maid. Oh no. Alright. Next. Let's sweep around this way. Okay, so we'll go here. You, that river. Sorry. Didn't mean to run deep. This game's really got me crying. My god. The great Geomutual headquarters are just up ahead. My history with Geomutual goes way back to my connection with their parent organization, the Xinguang Mafia. And now Songhai is not only leading them, but after Zhao ceded power to her, she's also in charge of the Liu Mang. It'd be no exaggeration to say that Songhai has the entire Yokohama underground under her thumb. We're reminiscing about her when she's right next to us? When she's with us? She must be under a lot of pressure. Still, what an impressive feat, even though it's only been a short while since we met. I can tell she was born to be a leader. She has the potential for it. Seeing the next generation carrying us into the future fills me with hope. I sound like a geezer just now. Songhai, current leader of both Geomutual and the Yokohama Liu Mang. Although we've only known each other for a short while, I can tell she's a great and talented leader. With young people like her around, the future looks promising. Down the street. Yoink. So this area is Korea. This area is the Koreatown now. Reminds me of my history with the Xinguang Mafia. Our feud dates as far back as Cosmo's time. We've had a number of conflicts with them in the past. It was killed or be killed, but here I am now, fighting alongside the remnants of the Xinguang Mafia, Jungi Han. If you told me this years ago, I never believed it. Guess you never know what life's got in store. Future's always unpredictable. Xinguang Mafia, an old enemy I once faced in a bloody feud. In a twist of fate, I am now fighting alongside a survivor of that same conflict, Jungi Han. Or at least his doppelganger. You never know what life's got in store. Stop. You guys can just, like, get out of my face. Moth scale jutsu? What? I was stunned enough at the cook one that Namba got. I gotta look at those. Also, there are toilets coming up. I'm gonna need those. Well, let me rephrase that. I'm gonna need to check on those. The sun is now glaring on my screen. I can't see squat. I thought my curtains are closed. They are closed. What the heck? How is this? Where is this coming from? Hold on, wait. Oh, from right there. Huh. I'll have to fix that later. Nope, you don't see me. Hello. So different from Kamurocho here. Yokohama's a bustling town in its own right, but it doesn't have the same glitz and glamour as Kamurocho. Are we gonna see the gate? What? Come to think of it, the Snakeflower Triad also had a hideout here. If I lived here with Haruka before we moved to Okinawa, too. I lived here with Haruka before we moved to Okinawa. What? This was on 2. Wait, what? I have no memory of this. We lived in Yokohama before. Okay, so if I'm understanding this right, so after the events of Yakuza 1, we more or less quote unquote adopted Haruka, and then we lived here in Yokohama. I thought we lived like on the outskirts of Kamurocho. What? Big fat question mark? Anyway, even though it's been a while since I last visited, this place is as amazing as I remember. But I still can't measure up against Kamurocho. It still can't measure up against Kamurocho. That's a good picture of Haruka too. She's just holding a bag of like groceries, I think. If not, that's like a stuffed animal. I don't remember. I have a bit of history with Yokohama. Even though I've always been away from the city for a while, it's still a nice town that I'm back. It's no match for Kamurocho, though. Kamurocho has too many people that'll fight you. I'm gonna guess this place is too, but... What would this one be? This is the Sasaki building, and inside Sasaki ENT clinic. Are we thinking about the, I was gonna say underground clinic, but like the, doctor in 1 and 2 / question mark 3, I don't remember reason 3, that helped us? Sasaki. Sounds familiar. Never mind! The name Sasaki sticks with me for some reason. I want to say this is Ishin, which I have yet to play. Maybe because of this weird dream I can't forget. I don't know why, but in this dream, I was Miyamoto Musashi, and I lived under an alias, working for merchants in the red light districts of that time. Even though I was Miyamoto Musashi, I still had a duel against Sasaki Kojiro and won. At least the dream was somewhat historically accurate in that regard. Just when I thought it was over, I had to fight off these guys in demon masks right after. Dreams are sure weird, but all felt so vivid, most just still linger in my mind. Perhaps this is a memory from a past life? You're right. That'd be ridiculous. Like a Dragon Ishin. I have not played that, but I did say I would be playing Ishin and both Judgment games. Like, of course, like, first off, after Pirate Yakuza. Secondly, once I'm done with my burnout. Because after Pirate Yakuza, I'm taking a break from the Yakuza series. Because holy hell, am I burnt out for this game. Love the series, don't get me wrong. But I'm just burnt out playing it non-stop back-to-back. Dreams really are strange. And one of them was a great swordsman, Miyamoto Musashi. And I showed him against Sasaki Kojiro. For some reason, Haruka was also there. Crazy dream, I know, but once I woke up, I was struck by how strangely vivid everything was. Even now, it's left an impression on me. Okay. I can't be upset that that's in there, but okay. Like... Nope. Never thought there'd be a vintage movie poster here. Movie theater here. Wait. I recognize this! Our Winter Sonata, starring Il Yujin. That's the Korean movie star I met in Kamurocho. It's been ages! We did all sorts of things together. Running from his fans, showing him movies. I hear he's left the limelight for some time. But it looks like he's made a comeback. Good for you, Lil Yujin. Here's hoping you stay successful. Lil Yujin, a Korean superstar I became friends with by chance one day in Kamurocho. Even though he's experienced some setbacks, it's great to see that he's overcome them step by step. Keep it up, Lil Yujin. Yep. Star shine brightest in the dark. Oh, I love that. So, a reminder of Il Yujin's story. Long story short, his manager was assaulted, and Il Yujin tried to protect her, and in doing so, like, the assaulter, who is, I believe, either a powerful politician or someone with lots of money, I can't remember which, ended up using his authority, quote-unquote, to put Il Yujin more or less to shame. And so he stopped his work as an acting superstar. Well, I guess just superstar. And he more or less just became like I don't want to say a wandering drunk, but that's more or less what he became. Just reminiscing about his past and just being upset with it. And then in Yakuza Like a Dragon, which in this timeline would be 5 years ago, Ichiban meets Il Yujin and more or less gives him the reminder of why he became a superstar. And he more or less went back to being one. I like Il Yujin. To a degree. We'll go here, then we'll circle around. Don't do it! That's one big drugstore. Should I stock up? There's never an end to the fighting, so I always end up in drugstores one way or another. Oh my god, they use this shot! Nothing beats staminans, tarners, and toughness. The perfect trifecta to get you through a brawl. A reminder of... Like, I think even the, like, movies and animes, like... I say animes. Like, the movies and, like, TV shows make this a joke, where staminans and torners were, like, the ultimate healing source. And they, like they even, like, spoke heavily about it, like, hey, you're hurt, just take a stamina, you'll be fine. It's hilarious. And I think this specific shot is during Yakuza 0, when Majima goes to study in a bar to ask about where Kiryu is, and he ends up in a fight with Nishiki. And there are a couple of quick time events where Reina, the proprietress of that bar at the time, one of them, she would throw a stamina to Nishiki to help him, and then you could interrupt to actually take that stamina instead, which is hilarious. Whenever there's a tough battle ahead, you've got to line your pockets with these guys. Accurate. But their names are so confusing. Because of that, I always get them mixed up. How? That's my only complaint, though. Whoever's in charge of marketing these things, I expect to see some improvements. Some battles in life you can't afford to lose, and in those times, I can always rely on stamina, tornor, and toughness. Too bad their names are confusing. I get both of them and their benefits mixed up. I say that's the only weakness, though. I mean... Okay, if I knew them just by the name. Stamina, tornor, toughness. I would have thought the stamina would heal... would give heat. Because that's more or less your energy source. Toughness would still be health. Tornors, I guess, would have just been both. I don't know. I actually don't know. I can see how it could be confusing. I don't know if I would agree with it being confusing. But that also might just be because I'm so used to them. I really don't know. Anyway. I'm crying so much. I can feel it. I hate it. Anyway. Otohime! What?! Oh, are we gonna reminisce about Shangri-La? Ote He-Man Land. A soap land. Looks closed right now. I wonder why. Seeing one reminds me of that conversation I had with our girl those years ago. When she asked me what a soap land was, I had no idea how to answer. But that cheeky little girl probably knew it would get me flustered and asked anyways. She definitely had me on the ropes there. I wonder how she'd react if Haruto to ask her that same question. Bet she's being flustered as I was. Oh, that honestly was an adorable scene. That was completely unnecessary, but I love that they added it. When I first met Haruka, she asked me what a soap. Okay, well, correction. It's like when we're, like, I think it's like when we're hiding in West Park, and we're waiting for information on where to go. And I think this is right after Kazuma-san is killed. And we're told that we need to go... I forget what her name is, but we need to go meet someone in the soapland called Shangri-La. And that's at that time Haruka asked what's a soapland. But again, she already knew. When she asked what a soapland was, I remember how flustered I was. But Haruka just laughed seeing me squirm. She got me that time. I wonder how she reacted if her own son asked that same question, though. South. Who squealed? Anyway. Oh! The Cabaret Club. Among all the cities I've visited, each and every cabaret club's just as glamorous as the last. I can think of 2 things that we're going to reminisce about. I'm really hoping it's the first one. You can enjoy some quality drinks while spending time with pleasant company. No wonder some folks get hooked on them. This is not the scene I thought it was. It was neither of them. This is 3 when we had to manage a cabaret club. But the customers can only have a good time because of all the blood, sweat, and tears that go behind the scenes. Having dabbled in the manager side of things myself, I've seen firsthand how much effort it takes. Well, I'm thinking back on it, I'm actually starting to miss that kind of work. Nope. I should ask Namba to join me sometime, even though it'll make me promise not to drink. I did not enjoy that part of 3 Remastered, where we had to manage a cabaret club. Like, we had to actually train up the girls, is what I meant. That one, that felt boring. I'd rather play the cabaret minigame that's in 0 and 2. I enjoyed that. Let me rephrase that. I enjoyed that more. I've been to my share of cabaret clubs, and behind all the pomp and splendor lies hard work and tireless effort. The entire staff is deserving of respect. I'll be mindful of that whenever I'm enjoying myself at the club. Okay, should be over here. What are we reminiscing with this? Takoyaki? Well, well. Shinako Highball Tavern, home to some of the tastiest takoyaki in town. Looks like business is good. Oh! I did not expect this! Every time I think of octopus, the first thing that comes to mind is onamichi. By a pure chance, I somehow ended up helping out the locals with spearfishing. I ended up having to fight sharks and other huge sea creatures. Sounds like something out of a dream, but I swear it did happen. But last time I go spearfishing. Thanks for a while. I really did enjoy that spearfishing minigame. It's weird though. You're like playing that what's more or less a was it like a railgun shooter? But they really made that work. I really did enjoy that. Railcart shooter. Sorry, that's what I meant. Sometimes when I look out over the water and take in the salty breeze, I remember the time I spent spearfishing. It was hard work, to be sure, and I'd always have to fight off some giant creature or another. Every now and then, that huge octopus with a bloody shark would pop up in my nightmares. Oh. Here, and I go there, there, and up. I might reverse the first two. Well, next two. What are our levels? 29? Okay. Okay. No, you don't see us.
いくらでも戦えるわ。
Claw machine. No? Just arcade in general? Looks like an old-fashioned arcade. Guess what the kids would call a retro. This is, honestly, this is tiny. I used to frequent arcades like this back in the day. Had a lot of fun playing games there. Yeah! Alternon! Folks starting all these games must be incredibly creative and unique. I did not have fun playing Outrun. I love the game, don't get me wrong. I did not have fun playing Outrun in Zero. And I have to replay that in Zero because of the cheat. Get those achievements again. Come to think of it, most of what I played were from a company called Sega. Are they really promoting themselves? You know what? They have the chance. I'm not surprised that they're doing that. I just kind of find it funny that Sega is talking about Sega. They always seem to be innovative with every new game they put out. With a lineup like theirs, I'm sure they'd be around for years to come. Makes me wonder what other kind of games are out there, waiting to be played. If I could live forever, I'd play them all. Oh my god. Nothing like a Sega, really? I used to play games at the arcade back in the day. It's easy to see the developers' passion and creativity if you know where and how to look. For every game I've played, I'm sure there's hundreds more out there like them. There's 100 more out there. If only I had time to play them all. Oh my god, this is Sega just boosting their own ego. And I love it. This is the devs boosting their own ego. I love it. It's completely unnecessary, but I love it all the same. I could probably just do a round of can collections, but I'll do that off stream. I don't know how much I'm going to play. What the heck? Are you the guy that we traded Nancy-san for? So if I remember, this is the guy that originally had Nancy the crawfish, but he was going to eat her. So Ichiban instead traded I think it was like a sushi bento box for Nancy, and the guy agreed. I don't remember. Homeless man wearing it. Dang, I'd love a nice taste of crawfish right now. It is! I'm so glad we have Nancy. I'm so glad it's canonical too. Have you heard of the Tsunai versus Pantheon? I'm scared to ask what you mean by the Tsunai versus Pantheon. Huh. Also, hi Pixie. There sure are a lot of bridges in Jinjo. Whenever I see a bridge, huh. I can't help but think of the countless times I've had to throw somebody off of one. Maybe I ought to try to make better memories while I'm still alive. I'm the god of money and pigeons? Really? What? And Jincho might not be the prettiest town, but it's got some of the nice waterfront views. What with the river and the ocean. I mean, the river could be cleaner. The section of the bridge isn't too bad either. It isn't too bad either. If the local punks ever get in my way, I know exactly where to toss them. Where do these thoughts even come from? You don't see me, you squirm worm. The goddess of chaotic whimsy, cliffs, and shiny things. I can believe that. What's going on here? The castle keep, was it? Huh. Homes here sure are daring. Oh, we're looking at that. Okay. I thought we were looking at the soup kitchen. I was so confused. I remember there was something like this in one of the dreams I had. Or back to Ishin. One where I was none other than... No! This Ishin? Wait, what is this? Sakamoto Ryoma? For some reason, I enlisted the Shinsengumi, though I doubted the real Sakamoto Ryoma ever would. And towards the end, I was at the top of the castle keep, battling an evil mastermind. But for a dream, that sunrise was beautiful. Strange how vivid everything was. Perhaps this is a memory from a past life? Excuse me. Yeah, right. That'd be ridiculous. Is that Ishin? I can't tell if that's Ishin. I can't wait to play Ishin. Dreams of a past life. The revolutionary. Okay. Ruby's goddess of mushrooms. Betrayal of Sunai. I can't believe that. Proto's god of mechs. Dreams really are strange. In one of them, I was Sakamoto Ryoma, but also a member of the Shinsengumi for some reason. Even Haruka and some other familiar faces were there, but once I woke up, I was struck by how strangely vivid everything was. Even now, it's left an impression on me. Alright, then now just these four. You know what? While I'm here, let's go say hi to Omelet! Not actually making an omelet, just like omelet with chicken. You got nothing for me. Cool. I mean, not saying that I'm requiring you to give me something, just saying I'm okay. Please, God of technology and old people. I'm not saying no, I'm just not sure how I can say yes. Anyway. I won't lie, this river is filthy. It really is, jeez. It's like the river in Sotenbury. Maybe things have changed by now, but it was also pretty dirty back then. Ah, Sotenbury. Ah, excuse me again. The entertainment capital of the West and Camarancho's biggest rival. The ritzy ambience is really similar to Camarancho, but it still has its own lure. It also happened to be the battlegrounds between the Xinguang Mafia and the Omi Alliance. There, I met Ryuji Goda and Karu for the first time. Yes, you could say it was a pretty special place to me. Plus, food's great. Nothing beats an authentic Osaka-style takoyaki. Oh, it's a great city, yeah. But it won't ever top Kamurocho. Not sure if Pink might be the goddess of sass. I can picture Pink like goddess of... no, wait, no, not saying that. Never mind, not saying that one. She's gonna kill me if I say that one. Sotenbury is considered the entertainment capital of the West. It also shares the rivalry with Kamurocho, much like the Omi and the Tojo. But to me, it's a special city where lots of histories happen. Be nice to set everything aside for a moment and just enjoy some sightseeing. North and go east, west, east, south. Up. What's going on here? Nope. Why am I yawning so much? do or I'm the patron of cowards, I will accept that title. This district's one of Ejijo's many symbols, a hub of different bars and pubs. Oh my god, are we really reminiscing about this? I don't know how I feel, I'm gonna be honest. That reminds me, I used to hit up one of these bars in Onimichi pretty often. Everyone there was a regular, so it was hard getting to know them. Turns out they were all good people, though. We'd raise a glass and chat over good drinks together. I'd always be thankful to the bar for providing me with a comfortable space. Oh, that took so much time doing in 6. I remember that. I did not have fun. I kind of had fun with it, but at the same time, it was so time-consuming. I did not want to do it. Back in Onimichi, I would always look forward to stopping by New Gaudi. Although the mama was kind of welcoming, I did like her, though. The other regulars are pretty distant, at least at first. Once I got to know them, they turned out to be some pretty great folk. Never forget the drinks and conversations we shared. They cheered up even me. Well, they cheer me up even now. I can't read. We all know this. Alright, 2 more. For now, 2 more. I found a safe. I looked in there on the sheer chance there was a briefcase. I didn't realize there was a safe down here. But that's a different story. I'll probably ask you why I'm not drinking any of those boosters I'm picking up. Well, because Ichimon's the main character. I'm giving them all to him. Now, you're probably also asking, but Kiryu is also the main character. I'm playing as him right now. That's probably going to change. There's probably like a moment thing, but who knows. Clothes shopping with Nishi to get my new duds for Tachibana Real Estate. I'm calling it. Hustle Boutique. Looks like some kind of secondhand clothing shop. They've got some pretty fashionable clothes in stock, too. Never mind. Reminds you of when I picked out Mitsuo's clothes in the past. Thinking back on it now, they look real sharp. Guess I do have a sense of fashion after all. There's such a thing as reincarnation. Maybe I'll work in the fashion industry in my next life. I just remember the time I dressed Mitsuo up. He was trying to impress Riona, and I think what I chose was pretty solid. Maybe I should have done that more often for the Morning Glory kids. Maybe my next life, if there is such a thing, I'll work in the fashion industry. They'll call me the Dragon of Design, or something. I don't know. Are you just a bandit? You're just a bandit. Excuse me. One last one, and then I'm gonna call it for a night. What's going on in here? Where is it? There it is. Oh, a clothing store. Ever since I joined the faction, I've adhered to their dress code every single day. I haven't really thought about choosing my own clothes, but the usual outfit I used to wear, gray suit, gray suit and the red popped collar. I guess you could say that's more my style. Now I'm starting to realize I can't wear whatever I want anymore. That's honestly, that's too signature for you right now. No matter how I'm dressed, I'm still me. Though as much as I tell myself that, sometimes it just doesn't feel like that. I want to believe I'm dressed this way out of my own volition. This current outfit's not bad, but I can't bring myself to say it really suits me. Anyway. And that's all of them that I have access to. Unless something randomly popped up. Not that I see. Yeah, I don't see anymore. I'm gonna double check that. Can't remember. Someone appears later. Can't remember. I might. So this one's a story one later. Yeah, all of these I can't remember. Where do I get those? can't wait. Like, so many of these I'm so close to doing. Or so close to getting. Anyway, thank you all for watching. It's 7:30. Actually, I expected to finish all deals at 8. Thank you all for watching. Hope you all had fun. Tune in next time for when I lose my mind and I don't know when. What am I? Oh, how do I? Where is it? Where is it? Sorry, this is quiet, but this is the best I've got. Thank you all for watching. Tune in tomorrow for when I continue the main story, question mark. Until then, everyone, have a good... I'm sorry. Have a good night. Whoops.